Alrighty. Good morning, fellas. How are we doing? What's up? How are we doing? Good morning. 2 hot dogs have been devoured as per usual. How are we doing? Any shot, dude? I feel like the amount of Team Mr. Shinies that have been achieved has been fucking insane. Like, I was checking the list, like, post my name, and it was so crazy. It was so fucking crazy. Oh, also, okay, for all the early birds who are here, I'll give you guys a spoiler, okay? A spoiler on an upcoming video, okay? You ready? Bam. There you go. That's it. That's all I'll explain. How are we doing? Good morning, fellas. Good morning, guys. How are we doing? The OMG, yo, whoa. You guys are so fucking memes. What's up, fellas? Yo, FFL, good day, sir. Thank you for the 3 months of Prime. I appreciate it, dude. Hopefully the content's been enjoyable as always. What's up? 130 shinies this month, by the way. No fucking way. That is insane. Like, holy shit. Because obviously Shiny Wars Plus. Jesus, man. Shiny Wars Plus Johto really made some fucking crazy times. What's up, God of Hell? Let me say good morning to everybody really quick. Let me say good morning to everybody. 1 sec. Ninetales, good morning. Toby, good morning. JDB Tree Token, good morning. Toby, Mist. You flapping, what's up? Nice to see you guys. Good morning. Inari, good morning. Kokishi, good morning. Shamo, good morning. Shakar, good morning. Soul, good morning. Happy to see you. Raymel, what's up, dude? How you doing? Tom, happy to see you as always. What's up? Good morning. A-Fly, what's up? Product, Shadis, good morning. Happy to see you, dude. Intergalactic, what's up? Josh Agachi, what's up, dude? How you doing? Good morning. Furrytails, good morning. God of Hell, good morning. Chili, good morning. Walkex, good morning. Eboja, I guess good morning to you. How are we doing? Avon Bag, what's up, dude? Rakesh, what's up, dude? Is Johto good as a starting region? I think Johto is a solid starting region, but really, I would say all logic aside, everybody should be playing Johto right now because it's so fun. And you don't often have a chance to play a new region with people, so I think it's worth it. Yo, Anik, good morning, dude. Tauzik, good morning. Ken, good morning. DRK. Joe? How are we doing, fellas? Got an ad? I'm sorry about that, but good morning, fellas. How are we doing? We're cracking open the monster, L monster today. What's up, fellas? Afternoon. It is technically 12:09 p.m. It is technically no longer morning, but I think gamer mornings extend to like what, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. As long as you wake up before that, I think it's a good morning. I think that's the logic behind it. How many new players would have come due to Johto? It's really hard to tell. Like, we just have no idea how much it's obviously it's increased a shit ton. The player base, I would guess 2 to 3 times. I would guess somewhere between 2 to 3 times. Boundary Shiny Larvitar? Dude, that's always incredible to hear, Squid. Good morning, dude. That's fucking awesome. Hopefully the IVs were good. Congratulations. But good morning to all. How are we doing? Today is actually day 13 of Johto being released, which is pretty crazy. I've been making a lot of videos, been covering XP guides and EV training and shiny hunting locations, and now that stuff is actually being really solidated, and now that information is like, okay, that's for sure the case. Don't worry, Patrouski, you won't have to remake a video on that in 2 weeks. I'm starting to get those more like long-term evergreen content out, which is really good. That educational content that'll stick around for years, daily Johto content, which is pretty exciting. But I'm excited for that. Otherwise, we're just starting today at around 11k encounters. That's kind of stretching. I'm, a little less than that. We're going to try to see how many encounters we can get today. We're going to hunt for that shiny Miltank still, hoping we don't get Eradicate. I might head over to Tauros. I found out that Tauros is a much better spot than I realized at nighttime. I thought that Tauros in general was a 50-50 shiny hunting spot, just 50% Tauros, 50% Fearow, but it's actually 33-33 with Tauros, Gloom, Fearow. But at nighttime, it becomes 50-50. So I totally didn't know that. Second Eradicate today, why would you predict that? Hopefully not, but we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Did you nickname your Eradicate? I feel like someone paid me to, but I haven't done it yet. I'm so behind on Twitch reward points. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. I did smiley face. I'm egging for shiny tentacle. Are you going for a rapid spin, derelict? Going for rapid spin. Hilariously, obviously, shiny hunting for egg hunting for tentacle is like a, you know, hilarious meme sentence. But if you're going for a rapid spin tentacle, that actually makes a lot of sense. Good luck to you, dude. Yo, what's up, Zion? Yo, you just got done with work? Nice. Nice, 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 dude. Tauros nightmare sad? Wait, why is wait, why is Tauros a nightmare? What's rapid spin? Okay, never mind. If you're egg hunting for tentacle, you're paying 120 mil, wasting 6 to 18 months just for a ×5 horde shiny, my man. Don't go fucking egg hunt that. What are you doing, dude? Go ×5 horde hunt for tentacle. Or tentacruel. The only reason you should ever be egg hunting for a shiny tentacle or tentacruel is because of you're going for rapid spin. Which dude, okay. I'll explain this in a sec. One sec. Great segue into content. It's kind of funny when you hear the sentence, "Oh yeah, I'm egg hunting for tentacle." That could actually make sense. Now, obviously, if someone's literally just shiny hunting for a tentacle via eggs, you're wasting 120 million Pokeyen, 6 to 18 months of work for literally no reason. Never ever egg hunt for a common Pokemon. However, if you are egg hunting for a rapid spin tentacle, you actually could be saving yourself a lot of Pokeyen down the line. Rapid spin tentacle. To get rapid spin onto tentacle, from my understanding, I believe if you already have a shiny one, you would have to consume a shiny Squirtle and a shiny Kabuto to chain breed over the egg moves. That's how like insane it is to get a rapid spin shiny tentacle. And that's why when a team Mr. member a year back or something like that accidentally bred a shiny tentacle with rapid spin because he was breeding for a competitive Pokemon. It came out shiny. He was able to sell that shiny tentacle for 106 million Pokeyen.
Thank you for wasting money. Intergalactic _
Yo, Intergalactic, thank you for the fucking prime, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully the content's been worth it. The most expensive shiny tentacle that I've ever seen, by far, 106 mil. It was really cool. It's a really niche thing to have to worry about or to have happen, but it's funny how such a cheap and the most common shiny in the game can actually be worth so much. Yo, thanks for the subs, guys.
Thank you for wasting money. Mad Cow Disease.
Mad Called, I appreciate it. What's up? What's up? Hopefully the content's been good. How's your day going? I mean, my day was just, I woke up at 10:30. Someone was calling me and needed help with something, so I woke up and answered that phone call and couldn't really help them out, unfortunately. And then, what's it called? I woke up, I came to my desk, I started working on videos and scripts, and I recorded a quick little video, and then I started working on another video, but didn't get too far in it because I had trouble finding, if anybody knows actually, it'd be a good thing. I had trouble finding the Horsey spot. I know it's at the Whirlpool Islands or whatever. I could not find the proper location to ×5 horde for Horsey, but I didn't exactly look like far and wide. I tried looking a little bit, but I'll have to go back to that at some point. My day is good. I woke up in a good mood today. I feel like I slept a fair bit for it to be worth it, so that was pretty pog. Yesterday, I just woke up grumpy as all hell. You know, I feel like you have those days where, like, yesterday I just woke up grumpy as shit. I don't know why. I feel like I slept like 8 hours. Don't know why I woke up so grumpy. But today, I woke up in a pretty good mood, so I'm pretty happy. All right, there's 11k encounters clean as well, which is pretty nice. Literally at cave entrance, I tried to go to I went to the north cave entrance, and it was just crabby. What's up, Joe? I'm sure I just did something wrong. I'm not familiar with the dude, all the subs and stuff. Steve, been a while, AFAT? Dude, it's nice to see you, man. 15 months. 15 thank you, man. Hopefully the content's been always deserving of that. What's up, Steve? It's always nice to see you, man. Thank you. The vibes are better for you. I appreciate it for it. Yeah, it's obviously, I think I'm a pretty, like, I'm a very like emotions on my sleeve kind of person, so it's like really hard for me, pretty much impossible for me to hide any emotions. So if I'm having a bad day, usually chat knows it. Like usually it's like pretty out there, and I think it's a good and a bad thing. 4K encounters, dude. I was wrong. Suicune is definitely not. Well, Suicune's definitely not 1 out of 1K. I think it was Xanarchy. I think Xanarchy commented on a video. And he's a trusted source, and he was like, hey, Rach confirmed that the shiny rate is somewhere, or not the shiny rate, the Suicune encounter rate is somewhere between 1001 and 7,999. And then I can't tell you where. I partially, I want to guess 1 out of 2K, but maybe I just got lucky. I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky. I don't know. How's it going? You just completed the Johto Pokedex? Yo, nice, Gabriel. Congrats, dude. I still need to fucking, dude, I still need to go collect my ability patches and sell them hilariously. Larvitar or Miltank, I appreciate it. Should I aim for Charmander? You're on a crazy hunt, man. Good luck to you, dude. Egg hunts are brutal. I guess 1 out of 2K. Yeah, I feel like my guess would get bumped up to 1 out of 2K, which is kind of funny. I went from but no, I don't think that would make it. They almost never do any mechanics like that, Joe. I don't think so. Even it's interesting, but. Yo, Ross, what's up, dude? How you doing today? 3 boxes of chicories. I'm gonna get lucky with all these eggs. Good luck to you, man. Do I think you'll get lucky? I'm gonna be honest. This kind of sucked. I'm gonna be honest and say no. But I hope you do. I hope you do. Sorry to hear that, Funny. I try to do a stream time that's decent for everybody, but it doesn't work. You know, it just can't possibly work out. But I'm sorry to hear that, man. I like the idea of doing certain afternoon streams here and there, or trying to like weave in different time zones. Yo, Sam, what's up? 22 hours into the Suicune hunt? That's fucking brutal. Good luck to you, dude. I did 20 cent eggs and didn't get a shiny. Shout out for true, Miss True. Egg hunts are fun, smiley face. Egg hunts are fun. I think egg hunts are fun if you go exactly on rate. But if you go a little bit dry on an egg, like if you go a little bit dry on an egg hunt, it's just like the worst feeling in the whole world. It's fucking crazy. Egg hunts, I do enjoy egg hunts, but damn. Yeah, strings, we'll see what happens with strings. But I actually really like the mechanical side of egg hunting, and I like the preparation, and I do like egg hunts. A red rebattle team would look like probably Wobbuffets until they nerf it. Other than that, dude, we'll have to see, man. Got my shiny Dratini yesterday. Yo, congratulations. Link in your whisper. I do have whispers off.
Check out the link in your whisper.
But look at Mr. Distant over here saying what's up. I appreciate it. Congrats on the Dratini. That's incredible. Did you see any Joels along the way? Any Joels, perhaps? Dude, miss talking about Batman Gronkowski. Yo, Kreider, what's up, dude? How many eggs were for your Rampardos? It was a total of 32,000 something. 32,000 something Cranidos encounters. Now that was including skull fossils and eggs. Keep in mind, I always tell people, when you hear 32,000, it's like, oh, you only went 2K over rate. No. I was using shiny charm and donator status the whole time, so my shiny rate was actually 1 out of 24,300. So I actually went like 8K dry for Cranidos, unfortunately. And even then, you might be like, oh, 8K dry, that's not too bad. And normally, I would agree. If you go 8K dry on a ×5 horde hunt, that's only 8 hours. You know, not a big deal. If you go 8K dry on an egg hunt, it's an extra, 50 million Pokeyen. It's an extra 600, 800 hours. Like, the punishment for going dry on a hunt like that is absolutely brutal. Yo, I appreciate it, Mr. Distant. Yeah, my whispers are always on block, Sandra. Otherwise, people spam the fuck out of me, dog. I cannot. No shot I can have my whispers open, man. And I need my my alone time sometimes. I need my alone time. Just join Team Mr. Based. I thought you said Giga Drain for a sec, Mist. That would have been a good meme. Any good cynical spots? Yeah, the only way you can find starters in the wild is usually a lore encounter like that. That's going to be pretty much the only spot, God. Marl is such a good first shiny. Congratulations. That's so sick. Yeah, dude, wait, that's awesome, Chapters. That's all you, man. Congratulations. That's incredible. $2,000 encounters. Shiny Marl is such a good shiny to get, like first thing. Like as your first shot, because you can either go Shiny Marl or you can go Azumarill, and both are great. Yeah, 3K, any 3K encounter shiny is really lucky. That's something to be proud of and like happy with. I really like shiny Surskit, man. I really want to go for another Surskit so I can have a Surskit and a Masquerain. What's up, Scaffa? How you doing, dude? Yeah, I love shinies like Marl. Marl is a really cool shiny because you have your shiny Marl option, the mint green, which is just absolutely gorgeous. But then you also have like the gold. Like it's two wildly different shinies that are wildly good for wildly different reasons. I think that's like a really cool shiny Pokemon to own. You can have different options, drastic options. Shiny Archon. Archon's cool. Surskit's underrated, and Master. They're both like, I like them both. Yo, what's up, Nico? How you doing? Shiny Teddy's one of the best shinies. I think Shiny Teddy is good. I would never go as far as to say one of the best shinies personally, but that's obviously... If someone told me they think it's the best shiny, I'd be like, I get it, you know? I understand. What's their favorite? Masquerain over Surskit Facts? I like Surskit more, but Masquerain is like... They're both very, very, very cool. Surskit's just so simple. I really do like simple shinies, and I've come to really, really like simple shinies more and more. If you guys are enjoying this stream on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the YouTube stream. It just helps out tremendously with the algorithm. I know it's annoying to ask, but it's a super simple, easy, quick like if you are enjoying. Dislike if you aren't enjoying. That's totally okay as well. Any Maractus? Maractus is an interesting one. Maractus is like one of the more forgotten Pokemon, I feel like, in PokeMMO in general. I feel like it gets super forgotten over Cacturn. But it does have a ×3 horde, I believe, at night here. Yeah. And isn't it like an orange shiny? Isn't it like a pretty cool shiny? Shiny Gulpin these nuts is quite simple. Yeah, nice try, Tom. I do think it is pretty simple, but pretty good. But nice try, man. Yes, Cacnea is a beautiful shiny. Now I'm curious what color Maractus is. Wow, yeah, dude, look at this. Shiny Maractus is an underrated one, man. Like, that really stands out as something beautiful, in my opinion. Wildly underrated shiny. I believe it has a ×3 horde. At Desert Resort Horde, Unova, nighttime only, I believe. That is wildly underrated shiny. Very, 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 very cool. Yeah, you almost never see them on the GTL. Everyone has shown a starter. I'm not really a huge fan of starters. I'm not really a starter kind of guy. It's possible I kind of like if I were to go for another egg hunt, it would probably be Audino or Cherubi, or a mixture. Are you planning on doing a new gym run tutorial soon? I've answered this question a lot. I keep getting this question. The reason I'm not doing a new gym rerun tutorial is because there's not really a good strat that's developed yet. I think a lot of people are like, oh, just where's the strategy? And it's like, we don't really know yet. We have to wait for it to develop. I've compared it to like, it's like when a scientist, imagine a scientist figures out like finds a new element, right, in the world for, whatever reason. A new scientist finds a new element, and he's like, okay, this element is super fucking nutritious. Everybody go eat it. He makes the announcement. And then like 2 weeks later, they do more studies and find more developments, and he's like, oh, this is actually the most cancerous element we've ever seen in the entire world. Nobody should eat this. And it's like, when you make announcements and like videos and content or guides that are supposed to be long-term around developing information, you just shoot yourself in the foot, because we're just not there yet. Like we aren't ready to make a Johto gym leader guide. There's just not all the information is not out. What happens IRL? True. As of many times IRL? Yes. That's bad, though. Like, that's like the meme of, like... And it's okay to, like, sometimes that happens, but... If you can avoid, like, covering breaking news and spreading misinformation, it's really, really important. I really care about that. If I make a Johto gym rerun guide, I want it to stick around for a long time, you know, and actually be useful. You're an AI spotted? I think I just really like analogies. If you watch my content a lot, you'll actually hear me give some of the same analogies. I really like analogies. I think analogies are really good for, like, helping people understand things. I think going hyperbolic with your analogies is really good stream content. Analogies are some of the most fun shit in the world. I don't know. They're just good memes. I'm gonna egg hunt it. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. I love eating elements, smiley face. Me too, smiley face. FE iron. I remember so little from the periodic table. I remember AU is gold and FE is iron. That's about it. You run into a car when it's one of the guys? I do car comparisons a lot, unironically. Because car comparisons, there's a lot of car guys. And also just like, it's just, cars are a useful thing that most people have to interact with. So, yo, what's up, Jay? Most people have experience with them. I don't even remember Abenbag. Do you know anyone who egg hunts for shiny alphas? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I know of anyone who... I don't know if I know of anyone who long-term hunts for them. I know a lot of people in Team Mr. hunt alphas, shalfas during Shiny Wars. That's about it. A person would horde hunt Zoro as cheaper, slightly faster, and get more shinies if you want to add more power to you, though. Yeah, Kuroshi is definitely an expert when it comes to that sort of thing, so definitely take their understanding and advice with importance. But obviously, do whatever you want to do. I can understand being frustrated by, like, the method of Zoro hunting. Yo, Ku, thanks for following. What's up, what's up? 1 box a month, based. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, and that's a huge issue, right, Arctic Panda? Yeah. Exactly. Summer's on a few thousand alpha char eggs since the war ended. That is insane. A few thousand is crazy. 4 mil for 1 box of Alpha Ditto? It's fucking crazy, man. It costs like billions, right? At the like average rate or whatever. 30 alphas once a week or so, yeah. I like a nice alpha breeding extravaganza. Yes, dude, Shalfa Pinsir sounds gorgeous. Is there any on the GTL? I mean, I doubt it, right? But a man can hope, okay? Alpha, yes. How many Shalfas are on the GTL in general? Yeah, no Pinsir. Got a Sandshrew. This one was bred. I don't know if this was like, I don't know what if he was going for like I don't know what was happening here. Why does that have special attack? What happened there? Okay. Sharpedo is a gorgeous one as well, dude. Fuck, dude. Dude. Shalfa Sharpedo. Some Shalfas are just so gorgeous. Look at this Shalfa Sharpedo. That is awesome. I like the idea of the purple with the yellow outline, as people were saying. Like Pinsir. Lickitun's interesting. Yellow on yellow. I think Sandslash looks really good as well. Like the dark red on yellow. The gold actually, I like the gold on yellow a lot more than the yellow on yellow. Altaria versus Lickitung looks like different shades. Nothing can save a shiny Dewgong. Still looks like dog shit. How sad is that? That no matter if it's a Shalfa or whatever it may be, Alpha Dewgong shiny just looks bad no matter what. Breloom's interesting. I like the gold accents along the yellow the most. Don't love rat. This is all personal preference, obviously. I think the darker yellow with the brighter yellow, I think like different shades of yellow work. So I do like the Arbok. Only what, 9 listings of Shalfas on the GTL. Do all shinies have that yellow? No, just Shalfas, which are shiny alphas. It's a very, very, very rare, very unique. As you can see, there's only 9. There's only 9 on the market, you know? They are crazy, crazy, crazy rare. For our Garchomp, we'd have to... There's no Shalfos. We'd have to imagine. Dewdong is so sad. Yeah, I like... Why was Dewdong or Seal not made, like, purple? Like, those are water types. Like, they're so fit to be, like, a Lapras. Like, a purple. Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunate. Shalfa Umbreon is the dream one day. Good. That is crazy. Good luck. Love it. Imagine having both the Shalfa Umbreon and the Umbreon. Oh, man. Yo, yeah, no, it was a good question, Nizzy. It was a good question, man. All white mons have white shinies for some reason. That's so sad. It looks so dog shit, dude. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, Seal and Dewdong are my least favorite shinies. Shalfa Riolu. Shalfa Riolu. I don't know if I love the Shroomish. That's a personal preference for sure, but I do. Yeah, Riolu I've seen, and the Riolu is gorgeous. The different yellows intertwining, I think, does look really, really good. Pray for Sylveon someday. Yes, shiny Sylveon would look pretty good in PokeMMO. Your trainer ID. There you go. I actually really like shiny Shroomish and shiny Breloom. I don't think I love Shalfa versions of them, hilariously. Looks good. That's fair. I don't know. I'm not a fan for whatever reason. Have you done playthrough of Johto already? Yes. To get to this location, you have to be done the storyline, I think. You might not have to. Pretty far, at least. But yeah, I have videos up. I think I have a supercut of like a 2.5 hour long or a 2 hour long video of my whole Johto storyline playthrough, and now I'm in post game progress. Character looks like an alien, not gonna lie. Hey, that's okay. We like that. That's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because I think I like other reds with the yellow outline, right, Kuroshi? And I like other. I think I like other reds or other yellows, but I don't like that like orange with the yellow outline. I don't know why. And I love orange. It's one of my favorite like colors on shinies. A cool alien though, yeah. My character's just chilling, man. Being him, having fun. Alrighty. Anyways, how many encounters do you guys think it's gonna take me to get my shiny today? What are we thinking, fellas? What's up? What's up? How many encounters are we getting? The real question is how many encounters am I gonna get today? What are the best regions to start at? I have a couple video guides covering it, but I will say, so yeah, I have a video guide that covers all the positives and negatives really in depth, Seth. But right now is a pretty niche situation. I would still say to, I think everybody should play Johto right now. I normally wouldn't recommend this, but like, we don't get to experience region re-releases like this very often. It took 4 years for Johto. It's usually 2 years or so between. Like, I think everybody should be playing Johto right now, even if it's not quite the most efficient. It's still, I feel like Johto, I'll do a re-ranking list at some point. Johto still seems like a pretty good region to have unlocked. There's a lot of good shiny hunts and stuff, and rainbow quills and getting your Suicune. Like, there are a lot of benefits. Getting the best XP spot, like, Johto is going to be huge. PokeMMO sped up? No, it should be the regular game's pacing. A lot of people come from emulators and are used to using speed up, and then are like, hey, where's the speed up option? And it's like, dog, this is traditional Pokemon pacing. Like, you gotta, I know that, and like, coming from a Zoomer, I know your Zoomer brain wants to do everything at fucking 10 times speed. I get it, okay? I watch a lot of YouTube videos at 1.5 to 2 times speed, but you've gotta be able to like revert back to normal, okay? It's good to consume content sometimes at higher speeds, but you've gotta be able to like handle normal speeds, you know? Emulators are fun. I super get it, and I super respect playing at like higher speed. I super get it, because I would like that too, right? But you've gotta be able to get used to the grind and the hunt. Yeah, exactly. There you go, relevance. There you go. Leftovers animation has always been pretty long, surprisingly. Yeah, Unova is definitely the best starting region. After I don't know where to go next, once again I really recommend to everybody playing Johto right now. I think re-experiencing this region with alongside people is so fun. You don't play any emulators? Not really nowadays. I used to a lot. I used to. Not now. Not nowadays. Like back in like 2015 and prior. That's fucking awesome. That shit's super wholesome, JW Tree. That's really cool. I like the idea of that a ton. Yeah, like that's so people happy. Also, yeah, it makes you, the idea of that makes you enjoy dupes more. That's really cute. That's so cute. What are your favorites? I just played a lot of GBA stuff back in the day. Like I tried some Dolphin Slippy. I hate Smash. I'm not a Smash player. It's just not for me. I'm just bad at it is why I hate it. I want to preface. And it just does not feel good to me. But fucking and yeah, I played a lot of GBA ones back in the day, PS1, PS2. Like I played. I mean, I grew up on the internet. I played pretty much every emulator like as they were coming out and being created back in 2013, 2011 to 2015. I don't know. Someone else asked this question. Someone else asked this question before. Is it possible to buy the Slowpoke tail because PokeMMO actually allows you to have more than 1 million Pokeyen? I don't know. We need someone to be the test dummy and risk their 1 million Pokeyen and go for it. Maybe maybe go try it, Pat. Maybe I should be the test dummy. We'll see, dude. It's really funny. Man, like ROM hacks. I never was a huge fan of ROM hacks for the most part. The only ROM hack I played, like, ever, like, the cringy one, the only ROM hack I ever really played was Pokemon My Ass version, which was like, oh, I'm 13 and I want to play Pokemon with cursing. Whoa. Like, it was, yeah, that was like whatever. Everybody played, like, that was like, I feel like that was like the big ROM hack that, like, blew up even, hilariously. Like, that was the one. It was so stupid. Someone on Reddit said you can't. Would actually not let you buy it? That's really funny. Such a good ROM hack. It was so fucking stupid, dude. It was so dumb. It was the definition of, like, just an edgy 12-year-old, 13-year-old, like, lol. So random, XD lol. This Corso shown is in breeding eggs. This Corso shown is so I'm literally fishing while hatching and chain breeding eggs. Oh shit. Interesting. I don't know about it. Oh, it won't let you buy the bike in Cerulean. Which you're gonna solve. Somebody said you couldn't. Fair. I appreciate the qualification, Jay. Fair. It's the best way to level Pokemon. I saw the XP satellite thing you have to do. Where do you get it? XP Reamplifier is bought from the gift shop with 1,000 RP. You can either buy that 1,000 RP via US dollars, or you can buy it in game with RP vouchers. That'll get yourself 1,000 RP. Where are they at? Over here. Miscellaneous XP Reamplifier. You don't need XP Reamplifier. I want to preface. The XP Reamplifier is a lot better now that it's a 25-75 split as opposed to 50-50 like XP share is. But you can definitely make XP shares work for sure. The main thing is just the location you hunt at. Just won a stall game. It took 92 turns and he quit. God damn it. Big W. Crystal Rousing is a Johto daycare and can flame body ponytail hypnosis to catch shiny if one happens. That's hilarious. That's a really interesting, unique, like, fun hunt, Kuroshi. That's cool. That must feel really satisfying, I feel like. Anyone get the level cap up in Johto besides gyms and how to get there? Yeah, so you can get your level cap also up by defeating the Gyarados boss battle and defeating the Ho-Oh boss battle. Those are the two, like, yeah. So there's 10 things. Johto did for the first time of any region, they did a thing where storyline progress ups your max obedience level cap, this thing. So not only do you get a bump up in your max obedience level from all 8 gems, there's 10 different things you can do. There's the 8 gems, and there's also defeating the Gyarados boss battle at Lake of Rage and defeating the Hoa boss battle. Both raise your max obedience level. Go back to Gym Run Prison. I need to get back there soon, dude. I sadly will have to, yup. I just defeated Gyarados. My cap stayed at 41. You probably had some amount of gyms done or something already. When I defeated Gyarados, my cap got bumped up. Maybe it was due to the order you went in, Walkex. Because I know for a fact that when I beat Gyarados, my cap went up. I'm pretty sure. I could be. I guess I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure. In the PTS, that was not the case. In the PTS, yeah. Yeah, it may have been the order. That makes sense, Walkex. Gotcha. But that's good to know. That's really fucking good to know if it's like not always. Does the obedience ability won't go past that level till it requirements met or Pokemon literally not listen to you? Yes. So it's the first one. Your Pokemon will not. You're essentially level capped, right? Your Pokemon will be level capped, and they'll get stored XP. So if you have like level 41 max obedience and your Pokemon reaches level 41, you'll just store the XP and then you'll break the level cap and sort of gain the XP after you get the next gym badge. It's also the main reason why the max obedience level exists is because they don't want you to be able to buy level 100s off the GTL and then just like stomp the storyline, right? So what happens is if you buy a Pokemon higher than your max obedience level, it'll insta-kill itself in a battle. Like, it'll insta-faint itself. So you can't possibly, like, buy high-level Pokemon off the GTL over your max obedience level. Is it possible to add Gen 6 Pokemon and not the region to the game? They had Gen 2 and 3 Pokemon without the regions for a long time. Back in 2013, 2015, and then obviously up until Johto, there was Gen 2 Pokemon in the game. So, I mean, it's possible. We'll have to see. Now, I will say, I don't think, people keep asking for, I don't think PokeMMO can utilize ROM hacks. I think ROM hacks, from my understanding, are inherently illegal, and I don't think PokeMMO can support them. I could be wrong, but for my understanding, that would be, because then they're hosting altered Nintendo assets, which I think is illegal. I could be wrong. I'm not a lawyer. I want to preface, I don't think, and then also the devs have confirmed they never want to implement any the devs have confirmed the forums many times they don't ever want to implement any non-Nintendo Pokemon regions, any non-official. So there's never going to be any ROM hacks or anything. That's pretty, like, it could change, but pretty confident. That is true, Soul. It's something to consider for sure. Definitely true. Where to encounter Cryogonal? Cryogonal, I think, ends up being a seasonal mon. So if you're hoarding for him, I think he might be winter only, but I could be wrong. Like, I think someone could correct me. I think he might be winter only as a horde. I really wish the Pokedex included seasonal stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure Cryogonal is a winter only horde, but it still shows it as a horde in the Pokedex all the time, even if it's not winter. Like, does Vanillix do the same? Or Vanillish? Like, yeah, like, this is a winter only horde, but this one you literally cannot physically access if it's not winter, because when it's winter, a giant, like, snow ramp is built, which is funny. But I kind of wish the Pokedex had more information in general, honestly, on that stuff. It should be, if you type ! last shiny, always fat, there's a reaction video. It was a Raticate. I got it at 69k encounters. Raticate at 69k. What would be the next region introduced? We really don't know yet. We really don't know. Like, I would maybe guess Gen 6, but that's not, we're like, I think I did a video recently, was like the 10-year PokeMMO roadmap. We're like 6 to 10 years out from a new region, guys. I don't see that. That's nowhere soon. A ramp has been built currently for Vanillish. Is that true? Is it winter right now? I have to go check. What's the season in game? Oh, maybe it is winter in game. I literally don't even know. I'd have to go to Unova to check, really. Ah, sorry if I'm baiting you, Steve. My bad. Technically, if you don't switch region after the season reset, you can... That is true. That is kind of a flex of a location, Soul. That is true. Will they or did they? I think they... Well, I put out a video talking about it, Miracle. It seems like they will. I don't think they have yet. Don't think they have patched it yet. Hey, good luck to you, Alex. Hopefully you get it soon, dude. Is the Tentacruel spot in the Hoenn Battle Frontier still the best XP spot with Johto out? I'm so glad you asked that question. No. And I think I have a video coming out either tomorrow on the 25th or on the 26th that goes over the new spots. Donphan at Mount Silver is now like 90. I think it's 75. So Tentacruel was 6k base XP without any boosts. And I think Donphan ends up being 7,500. It's like a huge difference. You end up getting like 1,500 more XP per horde without any boost. If you have donator status active, I got like 9,500 XP per horde. It was pretty insane. It is winter? Gotcha. I wasn't sure. It makes sense because if 4 months, like in December, it's usually winter. That makes a lot of sense because 4 months is the 8th to the 12th. Okay. Martin Shiny Woo? Wait, okay. Congratulations. I'm gonna give him the GZ. Congrats to Martin. We're getting fucking Team Mr. Shinies out here. Ike still does the Gar Shinies weekend. It's pretty nuts, man. It's pretty nuts. The Tenta... Yeah, how interesting is that going to be, Arctic? The shiny Tenta memes will stop. So many people, now that Johto is released, there's going to be so many less shiny tentacles in the market, which is it's an interesting thing to think about. Pretty big change, you know? It's a pretty big change to the shiny market and economy in general. And honestly, it might be a social shift in how people view shiny Tentacruel. It might take a while for that to happen, to be fair, but I think it will eventually happen, where like people really don't like shiny Tentacruel right now. It's the most common shiny in the game, and I get why, right? But it's actually a pretty cool looking shiny. Like, have you ever looked at shiny Tentacruel just like without thinking about how common it is? It's actually a very cool looking shiny, in my opinion. It's just very common, which really hurts its value, in my opinion. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that socially and with the actual just financial side, right? F ignored from Patrouski. Dude, okay, don't do that. I want to preface. I read your comment. I hadn't gotten to responding yet. Don't ever be that guy. If I miss a chat of yours, be patient. Just wait. Maybe retype it. There is 93 people on the Twitch stream. 93 people on the YouTube stream. That's kind of funny. Never, ever be so entitled that you do that shit. Long time no see. Yo, what's up, man? I'm happy to see you, but don't do that. Don't do the, oh, yo, he ignored me after unironically less than a minute had passed in time. Don't ever do that, please. It's not cool. But what's up, Daryl? I'm happy to see you, dude. Bots on a Pokedex filled? I don't know if botting is a huge issue at the Tentacruel spot, but I could be wrong. Are you using lures? Not here. I'm sweet sending. Oh, what's up, Mr. Lawsy? 1 week ago? Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Just in time for Johto. What's up, Pat? Yo, what's up, Dimitri? A lot of personal stuff, not bad things, though. That's nice to hear, man. That's nice to hear. Sorry you've been so busy. Hopefully we've been able to play Johto a little bit, though, dude. What's up, man? Time to unfollow, based. Just came across your YouTube? Hopefully the content's been helpful, dude. PokeMMO? I love the game, man. People always say that PokeMMO is the best game you've never heard of. That's always the phrase that's used, man. Hopefully you enjoy it. I appreciate it, man. You see my message. What's up, Bowser? What's up, LT Most? I appreciate it, Tom. Yes. What's up, guys? What's up, Combo? How you doing, dude? What's the story behind your Kadabra being named Swablu? That's a great question. Unironically, it's just named Swablu because I think I used it to shiny hunt for Swablu for quite a bit, but didn't get one. Patrouski, you see my message, ignored or frustrated emoji. Haha, the message I sent about pricing help. Didn't we just cover? Guys, what is this? Day 1 Twitch chat? This is not acceptable behavior. I'm going to start timing people out for that stuff. Never, ever, ever. I'm happy to make examples of that. Never, ever, ever ask a question. And if I don't answer it your first time being asked, like, get entitled and grumpy and upset. It's so weird. It's like, imagine you go to McDonald's and there's like imagine 200 people standing around the my friends list is full, man. I'm sorry, dude. A lot of people want to add me in game. That sounds really arrogant, but I literally just like, I can't add everybody. Yeah. Imagine like standing around a fucking McDonald's line of 200 people and everybody's like ordering food and like they miss some orders out of 200 people and they're like getting upset. It's so weird. Don't do that stuff in chat. Don't get mad, just spam the question over and over again till he gets mad. Based usually if you ask a question a couple times I'll get to it. It's pretty rare I miss chats more than like 2 times or maybe even once. I usually get them the second time. We'll see. The red rat. We mentioned the tentacle horde referring to Sinnoh, Pokemon leader, or somewhere else. Usually the tentacle horde is at Battle Frontier Hoenn. Hoenn, there's just so many tentacles and tentacles that come out of that, right? I didn't do anything wrong. End timeout. That's also another huge issue. If you get timed out, you probably did something wrong. If you come back and you're like, hey, I didn't do anything wrong. Why did I get timed out? Not a good thing, guys. What is happening today? I don't know why chat's reverting to 12-year-old level 1. Come on, guys. We're better than that. I believe in you. My community is very, very good, but we're getting some memers from... Lucha Sheridan, let's go? Wait, what happened? Still got Shamrock Shaked? I fucking wish. That actually sounds turbo good. Now we're talking. Dude, the Grimace Shakes were so fucking tasty, but not available. They're like always out, man. Everybody was buying them up for TikTok memes. Rightfully so. Chat's devolving. Hey, some days. You got Mareep? What the how are there so many? Dude, we're getting so many shinies. Apparently Martin just got a shiny. What species did he get? And then Luca just got a shiny Mareep? Dude, Mr. has had so many shinies. Look at this. Okay. I got my Raticate, I think 4 days ago. Look at my name on this list. I got shiny Raticate 4 days ago. And within those 4 days, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 shinies in 4 days. That is fucking crazy. That is nuts. Remember the chat? Yeah, that's okay. It's worth that it's fine that I count it. I appreciate it. Sorry if yeah. Stop resubbing. We can't see. True. I keep subs in front of chat on purpose because otherwise people don't always want stuff leaked in team chat. Sorry about that though. That wasn't a very helpful visual representation. What shinies have you caught on your alt accounts? That's a good question. I know Bouffalant, Scolipede, Marowak, a shiny Grimer on a shiny challenge account, and then a Muck. I think that might be it. I've had a fair bit of shinies on alts. How do I join a team Pokemon? What are the perks of it? I actually have videos on both of those questions, hilariously. Not to read your stream question and immediately shill you out to 2 videos, but kind of to do that. If you Google how to join a team in Pokemon, I have a video on that. And then if you Google what are the benefits of teams in Pokemon, I have a video on those 2 exact questions. They're very good questions, which is why I have a video on them. Was Heatmore on the alt? Oh, I think it might have been. I don't know. Good call. I have a fair bit of how much shinies you got on your shinies only account? On that? No, 0. Okay, 0 right now. We're working on it. Okay, Keck W. Keck W. I think Shroomish is a single encounter hunt, in my opinion. X overused. You do want to avoid, egging for a shiny at all costs. But if something is rare, my general rule. So my general rule on whether something is a single encounter hunt, shiny hunt, or an egg hunt is if it's rare or rarer in the wild, it's probably an egg hunt. But if it's uncommon, like Shroomish is a really good example of like, oh, this is actually a single encounter hunt because it is uncommon. I think uncommon is sort of that range where it's like, okay, this is good to single encounter hunt. However, there are some niche examples of things that say rare in the wild, but are actually good to single encounter hunt. The only one that I can think of, it might be the only one, is Bagon. Bagon / the Salamence line is actually better to single encounter hunt. For whatever reason, even though it says rare, it's actually like a 20% chance to encounter Bagons and Sheldons deep at that very back end part of Meteor Falls if you're using lures. Make sure you're using lures. If you're ever single encounter shiny hunting, almost anywhere, you should almost always be using lures. There are some locations where it's probably better not to use lures, like in the Hoenn Safari Zone. You add in a Raichu encounter. That's not really helpful. But man, lures are super, besides Repel Trick, lures are super good, and knowing what's the difference between what's a single encounter and what's an egg hunt is good information. Yes, I think Lapras is now a Safari hunt, hilariously. There's this Johto Safari in general is just interesting. Phoebus, you don't use lures? There you go. You guys have some good examples. Thank you. Good shouts. There's no double Phoebus. That is interesting. Yeah, that was a good question. Overused. I appreciate it, man. What are the requirements? What are the requirements for me to start shunting Dratini? Want 1 as my first shiny. I think it's actually pretty low. Someone could correct me. I think you need to get to the 8th gym. You need to beat the 8th gym in Johto and then get to the Dragon's Den. But once you get to the Dragon's Den location, as long as you have Lepa Berries and a Sweet Scent Pokemon and a catching Pokemon, you should be pretty good. Yeah, I think it's just Lepa Berries, 8th gym in Johto, Sweet Scent. Like, just pretty low overall. Just like one region done, essentially. And in Lepas. You need a lot of Lepas. You have to personally track your encounters until a shiny, or is there a way to check it? You have to, like, personally, track it, essentially. Did you get a shiny subscriber? You're over 30K now? Yeah, I wonder who was the shiny subscriber, Zane. Probably missed. Or someone of that caliber. Lepas? Yeah, fuck. The real requirement to shiny hunting Dratini. Lepa Berries and mental strength in case you phase a Magikarp. True and real. That's actually awesome. People have so many berries. Dude, I'm going to be totally honest. I cannot take credit for the amount of berries that I have right now. I've been saying this over and over and over again. All of these Lepa berries were donated to me, which is fucking absurd. It was the largest donation that I've ever received in PokeMMO. And it was like right near the start of Johto. Someone traded me like 15k Lepas. And I was like, what the fuck? It was like over 10 mil Pokeyen worth of Lepas. It was insane. Yeah, that was all given to me. Other than that, really buying Lepas is really good. And then berry farming is pretty good money, but it's really intensive. Berry farming is really punishing is the issue. If you forget to water your berries and they die, you just lose out on like hundreds of thousands of Pokeyen. It's just so punishing. But there are berry farming guides out there. I don't have one personally because I don't do it. I don't have like the experience or the practice to make a proper guide on it. But there are people who have guides on it. Physical sheep? Wait, how did it... Fuck. Was it adamant? That's awesome, though. Have you ever hatched a shiny from non-shiny parents? No. Hilariously, I've never rolled that 1 out of 30k number. Luca's shiny Mareep came out adamant 31 attack. Fuck. God damn it. That's actually unfortunate. Hopefully the other IVs are good at least, but that is pretty rough. But congrats to him on the shiny pink sheep at least. Currently on my 8th phase of shiny Mareep. No fucking way. 8th phase of shiny Mareep. 80k encounters total. You're telling me that you've had a shiny Girafarig every 10k encounters like 7 or 8 times? That is like unbelievable. Hopefully you get a Mareep. So first of all, 7 Mankeys. Oh, you're doing the Mareep Mankey spot. 7 monkeys. Bro's out here building a whole barrel of monkeys. That's what the fuck? 7 monkeys is so funny. That's really sad. I hope you get one soon. That's terrible. But fuck, that's so. I don't know why 7 monkeys is so funny to me. Bro's got a whole zoo. I hope you get it soon, dude. Good luck to you on the sheep. That is brutal. Very, very lucky shiny rate, obviously. 7 shinies and 80k encounters is insane. That is very, very lucky. But obviously, you're not getting the one you want. So it's a weird situation to be in. Good luck to you, dude. Barrel of mankeys, dude. That's so good. Absolutely trash 7 mankeys. Fuck. I would fight 7 mankeys, no problem. True. Good luck to you, Alex. Why don't you play tournaments? If you want the real answer, it's just I'm not good enough. I am not a huge PvP player. I really like PvP. I really like the history of it. I really like learning strategies here and there. I'm not the best in practice. I'm not the best team builder. I'm just not that good. I don't practice. Like, PvP is something that, like, you really need to be actively into it and actively involved in. And if you're not, like, practicing every day, playing, if you're not team building, like, if you're not, it's not like something that revolves around your life in a large way, it's going to be tough to hold up, especially in tournaments. I just don't play that much PvP, and so I am not that good. It's really that simple, you know? I don't play that much PvP, therefore I'm not good at it, and I have no right to be good at it if I don't, I don't practice. I do kind of feel a PvP itch, a little bit of a PvP urge coming on recently, so maybe I'll jump back into NU here and try some, I might try some Gigalith, Stoutland, Rampardos, Sand strats. Now that I have my shiny, I really want to play with my shiny Rampardos and NU. That should be a lot of fun. Dude, what? I wouldn't mess with a dude with 7 shiny Mankeys, to be honest. Yeah, me either. Yaka has 6 shiny Onyxes too. The fact that people already have, like, the fact that PokeMMO players are built different, dude. The fact that PokeMMO players are already on, like, Phase 7, Phase 8 of, like, new Johto shunts that have only been out for 13 days is just absolutely absurd. That is so crazy to me. Yeah, I think that was your comment. Yes. It's honestly, dude. Yeah, apparently the Ditto market is healing, guys. Nature is healing. For those who don't know, Dittos used to be like 10 to 12k for a 31 speed Ditto, but prices got dumpstered. But look, nature is healing. It's happening. Dittos are back to 11k for 31 speed. Let's go ahead and check. 31, like no one's farming Dittos right now, and everybody's playing Johto. And look, 31 attack IV Dittos, 8,700. Dude, nature is actually, it took long enough, but nature, the Ditto market, the Ditto nature is actually healing. It's crazy to see, man. It took a long time. HPs and special attacks still have to go up, but that is really cool to see. Good IV Dittos have been way too cheap for way too long. It's kind of insane. It's like, actually, you can abuse the shit out of them to make money. It's really crazy. Yeah, the Ditto market was like this before. No, don't be sorry. It's just really cool to see. But it crashed for a while. Like, so many people are shunting. So many people are shunting, or not shunting. Sorry, hunting Dittos for profit, right? And selling the boxes. And we've needed more. More people are getting into egg hunting than ever, because I made videos and we've talked about it. It's kind of being exposed more to the general community. And that's making the demand for Shittos go way, way, way up. But not enough people are breeding for profit. So the demand for good IV Dittos was pretty down. You can find really good deals. It was crazy that, like, a Shitto would be like 4k to 4,500. And then, like, a good IV Ditto would be 5k. Like, the difference between a 1x31 Ditto and just a random Shitto was, like, hilariously minuscule, the difference in price. Hey, don't worry about it, Bowser. We can just move on, man. It's not a big deal. If you didn't mean it like that, we don't have to worry about it, dude. No worries. It's really, really cool to see. I'm just a Ditto box now. I have no idea what the Ditto box market is. It depends on, usually depends on the base price of Ditto. Hopefully that's like around the same. Yeah, I would say that, ooh, it's even. Ooh. Ditto box farmers. We're going back to, dude, the Ditto box market even looks like it's healing. Like, at this price, if they're 3,500 a piece, I'd be offering 200k for a box, you know? I'd offer 200k. mean anything. I honestly did nothing wrong. Bowser, do you understand how if you... Okay, you typed a question. First of all, you asked a price checking question, which is already not really something we do around here. It's kind of like if you teach a fisherman, you know, if you teach him if you give him a fish he eats for a day, teach him to fish he eats for a lifetime, right? Like, I generally don't like to help with price checking stuff because it's not very helpful. People just come back to it over and over again. You asked a price checking question, which is already not very cool, but it's fine. Not a big deal. And then when I didn't answer that question, within a minute, you put a grumpy face, right? And then you went on to like do this before or whatever. Yeah. I'm not saying you're a bad guy. And this is the issue. Like, you're getting so... Guys, if you ever get timed out in my chat, don't get super upset. Don't say, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. This is like basic life lessons. Okay, let's go ahead and do the daily Patrouski philosophy thing. If someone in your life says, hey, something you did hurt me, right? It doesn't matter if they are correct or wrong or whatever. Your immediate response should be, oh, I'm really sorry if I hurt. If you care about that person, if they're a friend of yours, in whatever way, your only response should ever be, oh, I'm really sorry I did that. And then, if you disagree that you hurt them or whatever, we can have that discussion afterwards. But if you don't take accountability first, it's called being defensive. This is like Psych 101. Take any psych class in high school, you'll understand this. Psych 101. If you respond nicely, or respond like, oh yeah, I'm really sorry, if you take responsibility for your actions immediately, then you can have discussion afterwards, right? That's really important. Just ignore him, bro. Why are you ruining your mental because of him? My mental is fine. My mood is fine. I think it's good to address these things so that people learn in the future, right? Like, if I just ignore him and ban him without explaining why I think what he did was wrong, that's not super fair to him either, right? Like, even if it's super, like, what I consider, like, pretty childish, I think it's important to teach these things. And a lot of people shockingly don't know them, which isn't really their fault because we have to do a better job fucking with education and as a society. We live in a society kick W. Yeah, his tone is calm. I try to be really calm during situations like this. It's pretty, like, this is, like, pretty easy. Like, helps curb it in the future. Yeah, exactly. If you, like, educate and talk about why these things are actually an issue, it helps curb them in the future. Like, the number one most important thing you can address in life is thought process. You can make a million mistakes a day. Most of us do. Do you know how many mistakes? Do you know how many times I like flow stream and I'm like, man, I made so many mistakes. Like, well, I make so many mistakes every day. It's gonna happen, right? But you have to be aware of those mistakes and you have to like change your thought process. If you make a mistake and your thing is to like, oh, just move on, but don't actually adjust or address it or change the thought. If you like, you have to change thought process. Dude, fuck yeah, it's so dumb, Soul. I'm just a young, dumb 25-year-old. What the fuck do I know? But heck W. If your shiny Miltank isn't a male, you should release it, I think. Oh, that's a 100% release chance. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm here for Miltank. What's up, Rebel? Yes, I keep every OT shiny, even duplicates. Well, even with like a rat, like I could keep one into Eradicate and turn one into a Rattata, which is kind of interesting. But so honestly, duplicates with evolutions are like, you know, kind of nice. I have one shiny Grimer and then one shiny Muck, and then I have two Minchinos. I need to evolve one into a Cinccino at some point. Is Hoenn Cave still the best Ditto farming spot? I think yes. I think so. I don't think there's a better one in what's it called? Even if you get 5 Minchinos, probably. I might do the thing, dude. I love this. So JW Tree has started doing this, and I think this is a really, really, really cool thing to do with your shiny duplicates. For those who don't know, I have a couple shiny duplicates. I don't have any that are like more than the amount of evolutions that they have. So for example, I have 2 shiny Grimers. I turned one into a Muck. So I have 1 shiny Grimer, 1 shiny Muck. I have 2 shiny Minchinos. I'm going to turn one of those into a Cinccino, right? I have duplicates, but I usually turn them into the evolutions. Now, what JW Tree started doing is that if you get like, for example, like a shiny Magikarp, if you get 2, you can have a Carp and a Gyarados. But if you get 3, the third one's kind of just hanging out, right? It's just an extra Joel, essentially. What you can do and what JW Tree started doing is trading those duplicates with other friends who have shiny duplicates. Now, it's a pretty high requirement. Not everybody's going to be able to do that, but it's really wholesome. I think it's really, really cool. Like, it actually, like, gets you kind of excited to get a duplicate. Like, oh, if I get like a shiny, my third shiny Raticate or whatever, it's like, oh man, at least now I can like trade it with Yaka for one of his 6 shiny Onyxes. Or I know Kuroshi has like 8 shiny Petalils. Like, that's like kind of wholesome. It gives you a lot of excitement and fun to like add a friend's shiny to your collection, as well as like trading it out for mutual beneficial exchange, and also like almost like a signature. It's really wholesome. It's really cute. I love the idea of trading and exchanging duplicates with close friends. That's such a cool. I love that JW Tree started that. I'm in love with that idea. It's super cool. 6 Onyx is really sad. It is shocking sometimes. The dark side of shunting. 6 Onyxes for 7 Mankeys. Fuck, dude, I love that guy earlier with the 7 Mankeys. That's so awesome. It's so sad, but that is crazy to have 7 phases already. Oh, man. Kind of what's the full odds chance for shiny appear in the wild? 1 out of 30,000. Good question. My Clubat for Clues Cottony was. I think that's with it. I'm like fucking having such a struggling time reading this. My bad. We need a documentary, a video showing the dark side of shiny hunting. I don't even. It would just be like the cool thing with the dark side of shiny hunting is that most of the time I'd say like people who enter the dark side, who like enter the sad, like demotivated, whatever, they end up having to rise. They end up having to rise to fucking the sun, right? And get skyrocketed into dopamine when they finally do get that shiny. I don't know of that many people who like. I don't know of that many shiny hunters who reached a super low and like it caused them to like quit the game or never play again. Aside from like casual players who like sold off a shiny and like want to get it back. Like I don't know of anyone who's like a hardcore hunter who like a shunt really shattered them. Can you join 2 teams with 2 characters on 1 account? I think so. That's actually such a good question. I think the answer to that is yes, Gooby. I'm pretty sure teams are character dependent, not account dependent, but that's a good question. Autocorrect, yeah, clues. Dude, yeah, that's what I thought, Rumel. You're perfect, dude. Autocorrect is hilarious. I turn that shit off on like every phone. Like I have multiple phones. Every phone that I've ever gotten is what I meant to say, but yeah. When does red reset? I think it's weekly from when you fight it. Okay. Wait, something really cool that I think the devs talked about or someone asked them about. I always forget that this screen is in the game. This is, unironically, this is like the menu in PokeMMO that I never check. Instance info. This tells you when all the Elite Fours are ready to be rebattled. I never check this. I always forget it even exists. Funny, you can see I've only beaten all the Elite Fours once. I've never done rebattles for the E4s. They said, I've heard from the developers on a Discord, I think Xanarchy asked Rach, and they said they actually do plan to add the red fight to this instance info, which would be super helpful. That would be super nice if we could see that and see when it's ready to be rebattled. Dude, look at this, level 50 plus. It's so weird. How about gyms? I don't know if that's possible for them to do because it would be like they'd have to do like each singular gym leader. They don't really know our routes, you know. I don't know if that would be doable. It was on a forum post as well. That's awesome. Please add, yeah, from GB Weed, the fucking, yeah, it's planned on. Nice. Okay, correction. It was actually Munya on a forum post who said it's planned on to add red to the instance info. So I can't give Rach all the credit. Appreciate that, Munya. Did it yesterday? Yeah, I think I literally saw that recently. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Sit down. About to charm if you wanna. Fuck! It just became nighttime, so now I gotta leave this location. I'm down to join charm. Let me take a quick restroom break first. 1 sec. Quick restroom break. I'll be right back. See you guys, and give me 2 minutes, okay? Be right back. 1 sec. Okay, we're going to Larvitar. We go to Larvitar. Larvitar or Tauros? Larvitar or Tauros, chat? What do we think? I think we've got to go Larv. The cool thing about Tauros isn't a Lepahunt, which is cool. You're at Tauros now? Ooh. Okay, if you're at Tauros and someone in chat also said Tauros, we just go Tauros? The issue is... Okay, the issue is shiny hunting Tauros. Tauros ugly on God? What? I like shiny Tauros. Okay, I'm gonna go shiny Tauros at nighttime. Shiny Tauros is actually like a nighttime only or specific hunt, which is really cool. So maybe I should prioritize this. I can just kind of go back and forth between Miltank and Tauros and see whichever one I get first. I will say, one of the issues at Tauros is if I synchronize with Adamant Nature, if I get the fail shiny, the quote-unquote fail, which is Gloom, that's kind of awkward. So obviously an Adamant Gloom would not be good. Someone said use Wheezing, Reactive Gas Wheezing, because it's Intimidate. Ooh, maybe I should do that. Is it really going to save that much time? We can test it, actually. We'll test it live. Because I'm curious. Because you could totally be correct. Fuck. Okay, seeing the Joel emoji in the PC square is so good. It's so ginormous. That is awesome. Okay, let's try right here. Let's go ahead and Sweet Scent and see. It'll save time. Yeah, but it depends on how much. It probably saves enough to where it's worth it. I'll do one Tauros Horde and see what this looks like. Okay, we see it. One Intimidate. Then we're good. Let's try with Wheezing. They only have one Intimidate. I feel like it might end up being faster, but it kind of depends. I could go Starf on Wheezing, or I probably might need to. We'll see. We'll see how much faster this makes it. Reactive Gas stops. I think this might be faster long term. You might be right. I think it just depends on how many Intimidates you see, but yeah, I think I'm down to go the Reactive Gas route, I guess. I don't know if it's... We'll do it. What's up, Tanho? How are you doing, dude? Shiny Staryu kind of goes hard. Yeah, a lot of people like Staryu. A lot of people single and counter hunt for Staryu. How'd you get Joel in PokeMMO? Guide coming out in 2 days, I think, on the new hottest mod in PokeMMO. Rose flexing his Tyranitar. Is Unova E4 better than Kanto? I honestly don't know the answer to that. I'm not sure. Why do you Starve over Smokeball? Smokeball adds an extra dialogue. If you don't need to use Smokeball, it's good not to, from my understanding. Starf increases speed, which also helps you run away. And usually I never have an issue. Let's test. Yeah. Any money-making methods that don't include catching Pokemon, I'm feeling like trying. I have a bunch of guides on my channel that cover money-making methods. It depends. It also just wildly depends on your account, like what stage of the game you're in, Benno, how much capital you have. Like, it's a very, very... I always compare questions like that to, like, oh, someone asks, hey, what car should I get? What car should I buy? And it's like, oh, okay, well, what lifestyle do you have? Do you need to haul stuff? Do you need a truck? Do you need a van? Do you have a family? What's your budget? How many miles per gallon do you need? Do you live in the city? Do you live in the country? Like, there are so many. How do you care about the environment? Like, do you want to go electric? Blah, blah, blah. Like, there are so many fucking infinite questions, right? Like, I feel like with money-making stuff, I almost want to do I thought about that as like a Patreon reward or something. Because me answering specific questions like that being a Patreon reward, essentially like analyzing your account, you giving me all the information possible, and then me being like, oh, okay, yeah, the most efficient thing you could go do right now is like this, this, and this. Because it's so... It's just, yeah. But how do I make money, though? Yeah, I think for someone... I recommend checking out my guides, man. I know it sounds like a shill answer, but like I think just... checking out my videos and my guides is going to give you a lot more help than just what I could possibly tell you. I need to put Starve on this for sure. Let's switch out to... What is happening? Okay. Voice call and screen share. Yeah, something like that would be kind of interesting. Like, I think a Patreon... I think trying to bring back Patreon with like more personal rewards like that would be interesting at some point. Best moneymaker is begging in global chat. God damn it. Is begging against the rules officially? I actually don't even know. You obviously shouldn't do it. Don't do that. But I don't know if it's like against the rules. In global chat, it might be considered spam. I did every region besides, so I've done every region besides, I have 700k, I want to try something new, I've tried payday pickup and something, and searching fossils. I want to try something new. You've tried payday pickup and fossils. You can do breeding for profit. If you have 700k, you can do breeding for profit. You could work on, do you have a gym rerun team? If you have all regions done except for Sinnoh, you should definitely be doing gym runs if you have a gym rerun team. God damn it, Lord. If you know the PokeMMO bug, or please, I can't see people's Pokemon prices or items. That sounds like a terrible bug, Omar. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's brutal. Hey, Pat, do you happen to have 1,621,520 Poke? I'm one short, man. Don't got it, unfortunately. Can't lend it. Thank you, though. Good question. 190k! Dude, the Ditto market is actually healing. Yeah, Amulet Coin farming, Flame Orb farming, item farming with Hordes is pretty cool. Frisk Thief. Nice. Welcome, Trexies. Welcome back, dude. Just now starting Johto? It's a perfect time, too, dude. It's so good, man. I feel like the devs really killed Johto. I'm really, really pleasantly impressed by it. Don't have to use Leppas here. Yes. Am I using Leppas? Fuck, I'm an idiot. Good call, Rohan. I need to... Yes. I'm so used to Leppa hunts that I'm just... Yeah, I'm just like... Yes. Good call. But I want to try something new. Gotcha. If you want to try something new, man, yeah, once again, you could farm for items. There's also just 70 plus money-making methods on my channel. I have a playlist on my channel called PokeMMO Money-Making Methods. $200k is a good price though. That's awesome. I'm glad it's going back to that. Ditto prices are healing. Why are you holding out? Teach us how to make money. I do 0 money-making methods that I don't have a video on. Every single thing that I do to make money, I have a guide on. I am very, very, very transparent and open with my, with anything I do in the game, you know? What's up, Goat Squirrel? How you doing? Does the Wobbuffet strat still work? Yes, the Wobbuffet strat has not been nerfed yet at Red. If you haven't done Red yet and you think you're going to struggle with it, dude, go get it done as quick as possible with Wobbuffet before they probably nerf it. Because it's definitely going to nerf the Wobbuffet strat, in my opinion. It seems like the devs hinted at it. I made a video talking about it recently. Yes, dude, there's I don't know if that's... There's definitely a lot of people hunting Miltank, Mareep, and Larvitar, but there are so many shiny hunts, Miracle, that I feel like people are spread out all over the place. Like, right now, people are shunting Horsey, Delibird, Snubble, fucking Miltank, Tauros, Larvitar. There's more that I'm forgetting. Mareep, Flaffy, like you said, Giraffarig. There are so many new shunts, man. It's crazy. Aren't you bored of money making for so long? For me personally, I don't spend a whole lot of time making Pokeyen. I kind of just do my daily gym run or do daily flips or breeding here and there, and then I just shiny hunt or do whatever I want for the rest of the day. If you do a high money making method for like 1 to 2 hours a day, usually you're good to just do whatever you want to do. Oh, what's up, Hardick? Yeah, Dratini. How did I forget that one? Yeah, of course. There's so many. There's a new Gligar spot too, which is nice. A new 100% Sand Slash. I have a bunch of videos coming out on shiny spots. They're so good, man. Where is the guide on how to make 1,700 guide videos on YouTube and build a community to a random viewer send you random gifts? Yeah, that's... Honestly, yeah, that's the... Fuck, my next money-making method guide is going to be... I keep using the Leppas here on accident. The next money-making guide is just going to be... Yeah, become a content creator and get donations based. There you go. Genius. That's the most... That would honestly be probably the worst profit per hour of any method. Like, I've been donated a lot, right? I've been donated a lot, but the amount of time it's taken, the amount of time I, make content, it's not even close, right? Unbind Lepa hotkey. I don't think that would change anything, right? Because it's still gonna give me the auto option. I just have to, yeah, because would you press Sweet Scent? I'm not pressing Lepa to. I just have to fix my muscle memory. It's just a muscle memory thing. Shunting Linoon. I do Linoon for speed EV training. This is the best spot for Tauros. Shuno, what's up? Yeah, the new coughing spot. I can 100% guarantee dodge third Grimer. That is so nice.
Close your eyes.
What do I have to do to fight against Red? You have to complete all Elite Fours in the game, as well as beat the Johto region, as well as have a complete national Pokedex. There is a pretty high. It's literally like the end game piece of PVM content right now. Dono and Shiny Charm do stack. Yes. Hit that like button for Shiny Luck. If you guys are enjoying the stream, clicking the like button is wildly helpful. If not, feel free to dislike. That's super okay. It's always encouraged for genuine feedback. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO content. Follow the Twitch for streams, usually Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below if you care about that. And if you want to go above and beyond, support the content. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo do help out a ton if the content's earned from you. The OT Dex, yes, you have to get caught OT for the national Dex. Complete caught OT for the national Dex to unlock Mount Silver. Yes, Tom. From my understanding, yes. On the FAQ, Amonga Omega. They do that here and there. It should still be 1 out of 30k a pixel, but it does. It's always funny when they do that. It's always funny when they do that. Thank you for the charm, by the way, I don't think I've thanked JW yet. At least enough. At least properly. Shiny odds got changed and they didn't tell us? Hopefully not. You never really know, I guess, but it's unlikely. Hopefully not. MVP tree? Yeah. Yeet, greed. I don't have any social points left, so I'm a lurk. Dude, I fucking feel that. Have a nice, relaxing lurk. Ugh, I feel that, man. Nothing worse than, like, being socially drained and someone trying to whisper you and talk to you. I fucking love you, Yeet. Hopefully you're having a good day, at least. Ooh, relax and don't say a word, based. How Red forbids items for a fair fight and then he Dude, yeah. It is fucking insane. Like... I was genuinely shocked. I had a lot of people in the comments. Dude, there was a lot of people in the comments of my... what was the video? There was a video where I hinted at, like, very recently, where I was like, maybe they should nerf Red. I was like, he's really, really, really hard. And there was a lot of people who were like, no, they definitely shouldn't nerf Red, blah, blah, blah. But every single person who left a comment saying they shouldn't nerf Red hadn't beaten Red yet. Every single one. And like, that's okay. That's not necessarily showing of something, but I do think it's funny. Dude, I am the last person in the world to ask the devs to nerf something, right? I am the last person to ask a game developer to make something easier. I think something being hard is very, very good. Red is a pretty special case where I feel like it's like legitimately, yeah, and that's fair showing. I think Red is legitimately like too hard, but maybe once again, I want to preface, maybe I just gotta get good. Maybe it's just not. Maybe it's fine. The fact that all of his Pokemon get an extra move is just crazy. Like, there's a reason why Pelipper having access to the Drizzle ability instantly shoots him up to OU, right? Like, we are fighting against Ubers beyond Uber's Pokemon, and obviously, hopefully, our player knowledge should be able to take over the AI knowledge. What do you mean extra move? All of Red's Pokemon have an ETB effect, which means enter the battlefield. They get a free move every time they switch in. Not only do they have their ability, but they also get a free move. So, for example, when Charizard comes, Charizard literally has the best case scenario. Charizard gets the thing that everybody has wanted forever. When Charizard is switched into the battle, he summons Sunny Day, and he also gets the Solar Power ability. So he literally gets Solar Power and Sunny Day. He's 2 hours with the Wobbuffets. The Wobbuffet strategy is obviously going to get nerfed. We have to, like, avoid that from the discussion. But it's a good meme. I understand where you're coming from. God damn it, Yeet. When Charizard enters the battlefield, he summons Sun, and he also gets the Solar Power ability. Being able to get all of that turn 1 is fucking insane. Without throwing off a move yet. Giving a Pokemon 2 abilities at the same time is just insane. That's essentially what it is. When Venusaur comes into the field, they summon a Light Screen. So then Venusaur is in Chlorophyll because of the sun and also has Light Screen up. When Snorlax enters the battlefield, it summons Reflect automatically. It's really, really, really fucking hard. It breaks what Pokemon is balanced around. Like, it's so above and beyond difficult, which is arguably okay, right? Yeah, which is arguably okay. Pikachu getting a free Nasty Plot, like, yeah, Shreddingly went ahead and threw off all of it. Yeah, when Blastoise comes in, it gets to auto summon Rain, have Rain Dish, and also be water spouting with Choice Scarf. Like, you're allowed synergies and you're allowed benefits that, like, shouldn't be allowed in Pokemon, right? Like, it's unbelievably unfair, and that might be okay, right? The meme is, it might be okay. Yes, like, it is the, like, whether you, like, it's so above and beyond broken in terms of Pokemon mechanics, but if you, there's no wrong answer. I want to preface, I think that maybe red should be slightly nerfed, but I'm not hard on that stance. I'm not like, it's a very, very, very touchy and very difficult thing. I need to fucking teleport back to the PC. I have to fix my thing. Defeating Tauros gives you speed EVs. Defeating Tauros gives you, I think, +1 attack and +1 speed EVs. It's kind of a weird EV yield Pokemon, actually. I think it's +1 attack, +1 speed. Yep. Dude, my Pokemon knowledge on stuff like that is really good. But if you ask me to name one gym leader from Johto, I'm gonna struggle. Okay, I could name one, Whitney. But, like, other than that, like, it's funny. Like, I feel like my Pokemon knowledge is very good, but, like, my storyline knowledge is dog shit. Wobbuffet will definitely yeah, well, Wobbuffet's gonna get nerfed. Like, the devs already hinted at Wobbuffet's gonna, I don't see Wobbuffet strat sticking around. Obviously, if the Wobbuffet strat wasn't going to get nerfed, I wouldn't want red to get nerfed. That would make no sense, right? Yeah, plus fear strats. Okay, we have to, I want to preface, guys, we have to assume that they're going to nerf all of the, it's very likely, for those who aren't aware, it's very, very, very likely they nerf all the cheese strats against red. Like, Wobbuffet's most certainly going to get nerfed. All fear strats are definitely going to get nerfed. All the stuff's going to get nerfed. So, when it comes to the discussion around whether we should nerf red or not, you have to assume that all the cheese strats are going to get nerfed. There's no wrong answer. I think it might be, I think there's a really strong argument for lightly nerfing red. Because his mechanics are just so, so powerful. The ability to summon an extra ability or move upon entry on top of your ability, Charizard spawning Sunny Day while also having the Solar Power ability is just so insane. Venusaur being able to capitalize on the sun with Chlorophyll while also summoning a Light Screen. Blastoise being able to hold a Choice Scarf and have Water Spout to outspeed while also summoning Rain upon entry, while also getting Rain Dish because that's the actual ability. Like, all of that is so insane. It's not what Pokemon intended to be about, which is obviously fine. I don't care about what Pokemon intended, but it is inherently broken and, like, super strong. Now, is it too strong that players can't beat it fairly enough? We don't know. That's up for question. I don't know. There's no, like, right or wrong. I'm just giving my points. I think, like, there's a really good argument to nerf red or balance red. If people think he's not too hard, that's totally okay. There's no right or wrong answer. I do think that the most amount of comments that I've seen of people saying don't nerf red are people who haven't beaten red, which is kind of funny, which I understand. I am, like, the last person in the world to call for a nerf, or I'm the last person in the world to call to make something easier. Difficulty in games is really important. Challenge is really important. I'm the last person to ever call for to make something easier, but I really think red, like, is a very niche situation where he might legitimately be too hard, in my opinion. If you disagree, That's totally encouraged. There's no right or wrong answer there. 4,000 encounters. No one knows the official rate yet. Chill down. Yeah, we don't know the rate yet, man. I just hope you get it soon. Good luck to you, dude. Yeah, with the Wobbuffet strat, fuck, you getting paralyzed your first time is brutal. With the Wobbuffet strat, you still can fail if you get frozen by an ice beam or paralyzed. Yeah, full parad. Fuck, that's awesome. Yeah, and like maybe that's the meme miss. Like maybe more strategies just need to come out. So that's super fair. Yeah, Whitney is the only one that I remember, hilariously. Is Jasmine another one? I don't know many storyline memers, storyline info. Not as up with 2 Pokemon carries? That is pretty fucking special. That's pretty nuts. His team stays the same regardless of his switch up. He switches up his lead. If it's static, nerfing would just be silly. Just find a better strat. Now, Sam, have you beaten the red fight? not to pull a gotcha, but I do think it's important. I think everyone that I've seen who's opposed, almost everyone who's opposed to nerfing the red fight hasn't actually fought red. And like you don't realize how unfair. It's not just some really difficult trainer battle. It is unfair, un-Pokemon mechanics that exist specifically for that fight, which are very, 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 very hard. Now, whether they're too hard is totally up for debate, right? What's the fear strat? Fear strat is usually some combination of Endeavor plus Sturdy plus Focus Sash plus Quick Attack. So you like cheese the Pokemon with a low, you cheese the Pokemon to the 1 HP or whatever. I haven't beat red yet. Please nerf. Yeah, based. But what's a fair fight? Yeah, it's really, really, really hard. The amount of comments I literally saw people being like, "Oh, there's no way we should nerf red. It's definitely not too hard." Blah blah blah. And then someone would be like, "Okay, how do you counter?" Like these comments were so funny. Someone would be so confident, say something like, "Oh, there's no way we should nerf red." Yada yada yada. And someone would ask, "Okay, how did you personally counter Choice Scarf Blastoise within Rain?" And he's like, "What do you mean? Blastoise doesn't have Drizzle. He can't summon Rain." Like, it's like, these guys obviously haven't done the fucking fight. And they're so confident about, like, oh yeah, shouldn't be nerfed. Dude, the ETB shit is just crazy. The ETB shit is really strong. Like, it's so funny. No, dude, Sam. I want to preface. It's totally okay to, like, I think it's totally okay to have a say without having the experience. I don't want to totally write off your opinion just because that's stupid. That's too far in my, that's too far in my direction. So that's not fair. But I do want to say, man, it is shocking. Like, if you've watched enough of the fight and you've seen enough of the mechanics, like maybe you could understand as well. But like, the ETB shit on top of everything is just so hard. Like, it sounds like a Pokemon player's like wet dream come true. Like being able to bring in Charizard with solar power, with sun, coming in, you get 2 abilities. It's so insane. With an item, like it's so nuts. You get an extra thing on a Pokemon. It's just nuts. The Blastoise is really hard, man. The Blastoise is really, if you have a good water absorb Pokemon, you can take care of them pretty well, but red might need a buff. Dude, that's a totally valid position. If you think red needs a buff, that's also a totally valid position. There's no right or wrong answer. Like, I think the balancing behind red is just so, we're so fresh, we're so new. Maybe more strats do just need to develop. I understand if your first thought is like, oh yeah, it's only been out for like 13 days or whatever, and people are already calling for a nerf. I think that is too. I agree. As someone who thinks it might need a little nerf, I think it might be way too early to actually make that change. I think the discussion is just worth having. It's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, there's no right or wrong answer. Whether you want to have red buffed, whether you want to have him nerfed, whatever. I think it's just good to have the discussion, and hopefully more strats will come out, and et cetera, et cetera. Yes, I think that's also super fair. Dude, Sam Taylor, I know for a fact that I'd be in the same position. That if I didn't fight him yet, I also would want to fight him before pre-nerf. So I super respect that. Red is tough, but I'm not going to challenge him. Makes you think during the fight, but probably is difficult to the standard Pokemon player. I think that we should make you choose when a normal fighter challenge. Wow, I really like the idea of that, Ross. How you could, if you could choose between like a hard fight with red or like a harder fight. Like I think that'd be like being able to choose the difficulty similar to a Halloween boss fight, like the Pumpkin. You can do easy mode or hard mode. That's it with like different rewards, obviously. Like you would get less money. That's a very interesting option. I do like that. That's pretty cool. It should be stupid hard, but if something is too like, once again, I am the definition of the advocate of make things harder, you know, whatever. But there does become a level of like, okay, this is like hard for ridiculous reasons or whatever, right? Yeah, just scale the Pokeyen based off difficulty. I think that's a really cool option. So even if like casual players want to like still have a challenging fight, like yeah. I think that if you're like a PokeMMO casual player, there's a lot of PokeMMO casual players who beat all the storylines. I feel like if you're a PokeMMO casual player right now, dude, I genuinely think there's no fucking way you could beat Red. It's so hard without Wobbuffet. They're definitely gonna nerf the Wobbuffet strat. Yeah, I feel like the Halloween, the Pumpkin boss is a really good example of like a fair fight. Yeah. As far as I've seen, Red feels like you're playing against a Gyarados with Moxie and 2 Dragon Dances as an ETB. Yes. Like, that is the power level. Like, it's so hard to interact with that. You know, interaction is an important thing. If you can't interact with a Blastoise because he has Choice Scarf Water Spell, like, you have to have a Water Absorb Pokemon, I feel like. I feel like the Red team really just requires you to have, like, a Flash Fire Mon, a Water Absorb Mon, like, having those checks and counters, and if you don't, you're just fucked. And I think, like, that's okay to obviously force innovation, but innovation where there's only like one good answer, like there's not that many good Water Absorb Mons that actually fit against Red's team is a huge issue as well. Like Jellicent is probably the best one. I don't know, just not that many crazy good Water Absorb Mons. Like Quagsire is way too slow. I don't think he's going to be super useful against Red. I feel like it's going to end up being like Jellicent, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I unironically run so well because it's my favorite Pokemon. Based. That's awesome. I keep using Lepos like an idiot. Fuck, man. Why do I keep doing this? I need to stop. Okay. Wow. True. Fuck. Counter argument. Wow. True. Wait, that's a good meme. Based. I use Poliwrath. Fair. I could see that being like a Swift some of that. Or I guess you have to do one ability. You can't get 2 abilities like he does, right? The hardest fight should always be high EV plus full EV train with items. Yup, even with that, you're getting dicked on by Red a million times. Like that's the issue right now, right? Giving non-base mechanics like multiple moves is cheap, especially if you're running a tournament. Giving non-base mechanics like multiple moves is cheap. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so like the hardest fights should be. I think the idea of them breaking Pokemon mechanics to make a fight harder is interesting. I'm not opposed to it, but it's really hard. Like it's just so insane. I don't know how else to describe it, but maybe I'm baby. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a different. I don't actually know. I've never played the original. I would guess it's a different one. Choopy. And the whole point, if you haven't seen the Red fight, go check it out on my. I have a video covering it. I have a video that released today. It was the Tiltathon where I lost to it for an hour straight. Same team. Oh, is it the same exact species? Gotcha. But obviously a very different fight. Obviously way more difficult AI. Not actual Pokemon mechanics. He gets to cheat essentially. Like Red gets to cheat essentially. Not even essentially. Like by definition, he gets an extra move. What change do you think they'll implement to nerf the Wobbuffet strat? I feel like they'll end up implementing some sort of species clause. I think they'll end up implementing species clause and item clause into the Red fight. That's my guess, because species clause and item clause would stop both fear strategies and Wobbuffet strats. Is there enough fear? There might be enough fear Pokemon to where that could still get through, but don't you need focus ashes? That might not. We'll see. Or sometimes they'll make it so like Endeavor or moves like Mirror Coat literally just fail against bosses. Like, I know the Pumpkin and stuff has stuff like that. Like you can't spore bosses, for example, a lot of the time. Certain bosses just like don't let stuff work for balance, because PokeMMO is ruthless, man. They truly make stuff hard.
I think they'll end up implementing species clause and item clause.
Why'd I cut it there? That was stupid. Oops. Anyways. How's your day going? My day's pretty good. I woke up in a pretty good mood, which is nice. Always nice. Why would you really study nerf it? There's multiple strats that beat it already? I don't think those strats are really... I don't know of a strat besides Wobbuffet that beats it, Prince. So if there are other strats that are, you know, quote-unquote known, I don't think they're known is the meme. If there are other strats... Is that Ripley? If there's other strats that are known, if it's literally just like, oh, strats just need to be spread around and it's just an issue of information, then yeah, I don't think we should, like, but my whole point is, I want to preface, I don't think we should do anything right now besides have discussion. I don't want them to, like, go nerf red. I'm gonna go check. One sec. Be right back. Okay, sorry, dog was barking. Yeah, I want to preface, I'm just trying to bring up discussion. I don't think any changes, like, we're less than 2 weeks, right? It's a matter of looking for info, which people refuse to do. Yeah, it's possible that's the... we just don't know, Prince. Obviously, you're very confident and think that's the case, which I trust you. It's very, very possible that is just the case. I think no one really knows yet, right? I'm not sitting here making a demand, making a call for a nerf against red. I think it's just worth to have the discussion. It's only been less than 2 weeks. We don't know what to do yet, right? We don't know what to do yet. I think it's just worth to have a discussion. Realistically, it is that simple. Well, the more confident you talk about it, the more the less I believe you. Whenever someone is wildly confident and expressing a very, very, like, complicated caveatic topic, I believe in them less and less the more confident someone talks about it. The less caveats you give, the less empathy you give to the other side, the less I'm going to trust you. It's very possible that's the case, though. We just don't know. Chandelure Krook T-Tar worked well for me. I have to try a T-Tar strat. That seemed... We'll try some stuff. There's some red videos on YouTube. I haven't seen any of them. And I've been looking. So that's if I can't find them. You have to think about the average person, not just like the hyper hardcore player, right? And like the other question is, like, should red only be able to be beat by the hardcore player? That's very possibly, you know, the answer to that might be yes. You know, there's no right or wrong. It's just up for discussion. Something that feels fundamentally draws up against an opponent with a perceived, unfair advantage over you. Yeah, I think there's a lot of discussion to be had over it. I think if anyone is speaking in absolutes or speaking in absolute confidence, that's not good. There's so much to be talked about, right? The most fun output, in my opinion, is to keep it hard and give the players an insane challenge. Only a small percentage of players will reach it, and then it would suck if you just beat him. No one is beating him with a random ass. I don't know. Okay, these characterizations are insane. Guys, we have to... Okay, when it comes to solving an issue, you have to assume the most logical, charitable position, right? No, he is never going to be able to be beaten by a random ass team. It is so hard right now. Only for our players, to be honest. Yeah, that's super fair. With pre-poison, Breloom with leftovers, Spore, and work. To beat red? No, definitely not. This song is awesome, based. I don't mind people finding it unfair, but some people have done zero research and complain. Fucking based and true, 100%, Prince. But I think that's happening on both sides. The amount of people that I have seen saying, "Oh no, don't nerf red, don't nerf red." It should be really fucking hard, and they haven't done the fight is staggering. everyone that almost everyone that I've seen who is saying like, oh, definitely don't nerf Red. And like, once again, I'm not calling for a nerf. I'm just calling for discussion. Everyone that I've seen who's like, oh yeah, don't. And I'm the last person to call for making something easier. I need a preface, but I've seen so many people be like, yeah, don't nerf it, don't nerf it, don't nerf it. And then someone will ask them the question, oh, okay, how did you deal with the water spout rain summoning Blastoise? And the commenter will be like, rain summoning Blastoise can't get Drizzle, noob. What are you talking about? And it's like, okay, obviously you haven't done the fucking fight. Why are you like, it's fucking crazy. Like it, like which both sides I agree are like, it's a lot of people are probably asking for a nerf. Probably more. I don't know. A lot of my commenters are probably representing of the other side where it's hardcore players who haven't done the fight who are asking you to what if we tell Red he's being mean? We should have a speech check. Now we're talking. We should have a speech check where what's it called? Do you really think a Pokemon battle against Ash should be easy? No one is saying that. Literally no one in their fucking nan is saying that. Guys, we cannot have discussion about anything on stream and act like children. Please, it's gonna tilt me. This is like saying, hey, I think that people should be allowed to drink caffeine. And then someone said, wait a minute, I don't want to drink caffeine. Don't make me drink caffeine. And it's like, no one is saying you have to drink caffeine. We are just saying people should be allowed to. Don't go ridiculously far in the other direction because you hear one thing. It makes no sense. No one is saying that Red should be a fucking piss easy fight. There's not two options where it's unbeatable and losable. I don't know. Kick W. This discussion is pointless. It's not okay. When you handle it like this, it's pointless. See you later, mate. It's not. I think it's interesting to have the discussion, but when people handle it like children, like if they've never had a fucking, I don't know. In this stream, we teach about conflict. We're big conflict havers here, which is a good thing. It can be good. Wait, that's really cool. Suicune now has a warning. So if you try to run from Suicune, you get a warning like shinies. That is pretty neat. A lot of interesting characters today. Yeah. Johto has brought in a lot of new viewers into my stream. A lot of incredible people. But then you also have to like cultivate more. I've banned a lot of people or turned a lot of people. Like I really, really care about my community having like certain values. You don't have to have the same values as me by any means. But I do really care about like not spreading misinformation is something I'm wildly aggressive about. Being empathetic and understanding to other people's positions, something I'm wildly aggressive about. Being able to have discussions, something I'm wildly aggressive about. Like, there's a lot of things that I feel like I care about. Everyone feeling welcome and not feeling stupid for having a certain position. Like, there's a lot of things like that, right? There's a lot of things. Yeah, shinies have a warning. If you try to run from a shiny, it'll give you a warning. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of casual players that have like completed all regions, and I don't think Mount Silver is like a crazy hard end game only for hardcore players goal, right? I think it's somewhere in the middle to where it's like a solid, even if you're like a quote unquote casual player, if you have complete Pokedex and all regions done, you're at least like a solid player. I think it's somewhere in the middle, right? I love spreading misinformation on the internet. A lot of people do, man. It's a good meme. Yo, what's up, Idris? It's a completionist goal. I'm nowhere near getting into red. I'm really new to the game, but coming from the regular hard gold silver, it only made sense from the red start to stay hard. No one is asking for the red fight to become easy. I think that's like I don't know why. I think I'm like saying, hey, maybe we should discuss or consider making red slightly easier. And everybody's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're saying that we should be able to defeat red with 6 Magikarps? Dude, come on. It's red. What are you talking about? And it's like, dude, no one is saying that. I don't understand why are people... This is a very, very common issue nowadays where people are just incapable of charitable conversation. You have to be able to reach in the middle. You have to be able to meet in the middle. If someone says, hey, I might want to nerf red, and your response is 6 carbs can beat him. Like, that's, what are you doing? Your response should probably, I probably should have the responsibility of giving a proper response. You probably could ask them, oh, okay, what did you have in mind? You know, ask them, hey, what do you mean by nerf red? What were you thinking? And then I would respond with something like, oh, I don't know. Maybe like 2 of his Pokemon don't have ETB abilities. Maybe we get rid of like Light Screen and Reflect, right? And having 4 is fine. Or maybe like Blastoise can't have Choice Scarf, right? Maybe like Summoning Weather, maybe like all the, you know, Rain Dish, like Water Spout, also like a little too strong. Or maybe he like doesn't have Rain Dish, maybe he just has Drizzle plus Choice Scarf, and that's okay too. Like, there's like small things you can like have a discussion about, right? Where it's like, oh, okay, that's reasonable, versus like, yeah, Keck W, 6 carbs can now beat red, Keck W, Keck W, Keck W, lol. Anyways, I appreciate the donation, by the way. Chill down. Give me a Sweet Sun Ocarina based. I appreciate it, man. Hatch eggs faster. Donator status helps with that, and mostly Flame Body Pokemon. Like, Flame Body Pokemon are like the #1 thing you should go get. It's really cheap and easy to do. Yeah, I think also the species clause and the item clause is probably already coming. I think those are 2 nerfs that are already coming, which I think we should talk beyond those. Because I definitely agree. I think those are coming. / Kappa. Back in the day, when we couldn't get hidden abilities, it tilted me that gym leaders couldn't. So I'm coming from that mentality. I feel more satisfied when I win a hard fight. I think that's a super fair position. Yeah, I think if anyone says like, oh, blah, 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 like, I don't know. That's a super fair position. And I appreciate you wording that so nicely, so appropriately. I think it's Pollard. I think there's tons of fair positions to be had in literally any direction right now. If you think red shouldn't be nerfed because of this, and this, that's totally good. If you think red should be nerfed because I think it's fair, maybe we wait a while. If you think red should be buffed because of this, and this, that's totally fair. It's a totally fair position. Maybe we wait. We probably wait a while before buffing or nerfing. And if you're in the neutral, being in the neutral position is easier right now because it makes more sense. And also to change something is more difficult, right? You misunderstood what I said. Oh, okay, that's a perma. People who, we had this twice already this stream. And I could look back. Maybe it's possible I misunderstood what you said. I don't think so in this situation, but it's possible. Nothing is worse than like getting timed out in a, like, earlier I missed someone's chat. They typed like an angry emoji and said like, you missed my chat, and then I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And like, that's, and like I timed out over. Don't, like, these are like pretty basic things. Like, if you do this, like, and then you come back and you're like, hey, why'd you ban me? I did nothing wrong. And it's like, dude, can we act like not 15-year-olds here? It is a rampant thing right now where everybody has a massive fucking victim complex where they do a mistake and they're like, oh, I did nothing wrong. Why'd you time me out? And it's like, dude, come on, man. I make 20 mistakes every stream, probably more, probably 50 to 100. The amount of times I'm going to end stream today and be like, damn, I did this wrong. I did this wrong. I did that wrong. If you come back after doing something wrong and are like, I did nothing wrong. Why'd I get timed out? Like, come on, man. It's level 1. What are you doing? I'm kind of harping on this too long now. Personalized attention. What's up, Jay? Please stop. I am 12. Fuck, that was a old Twitch meme. Wow. Don't actually say that because you'll get banned. Don't say that in Twitch chat. You'll actually get perma'd like from Twitch. That, dude, I remember when that was a huge, fuck, do you remember when that became a meme? There used to be a, it was a Forsen, I think Forsen started that meme, where it was like, what's going on, I am 12, was like the meme. And people started typing that, and Twitch chat started perma-banning people. Or Twitch started banning people from the site because you had to be 13 years old to actually use the site. So like that meme got people like permanently banned from Twitch back in the day. That shit was so funny. Even though they obviously weren't 12, they were just like doing a meme. But that was like one of the most insane detriments a meme has caused on Twitch. Dude, it was so funny. Yeah, that was wow. That was an old. That's like when was that? That shit was so funny. I got timed out the first time I hopped in stream. Fucking based. If you ever get timed out in my stream, it's like getting timed out in my stream is like a rite of passage. Okay, everybody's gonna get timed out at some point or another. Don't worry about it. If you get timed out, just come back and either say like, "Oh, my bad. Sorry if that was too far." Like whatever. Like it's not a big deal, you know. Yeah, but a lot of people can lie about their age, right? God damn it, Arter. A lot of people lie about their age, right, Nakimi? If someone says, like, flat out, I am 12, even if they mean it as a joke, that's enough to get banned. On any platform that requires you to be, like, 13 or whatever. They kind of have to take that seriously, hilariously. My mic is about to... My boomar is about to fucking fall. This table does not have enough, like, overhang to be able to clip the boom arm onto, unfortunately. Someone timeout missed, based. I probably should, you know what? I probably should do, like, X months ban. What's the longest timeout I can do? I'd be happy to do, like, X month. Or like 3-month ban versus like whatever. Yo, Patrouski, important announcement. You stamped me on 10k channel points. I demand justice. Honestly, justice is being called for and is required in a situation like that. That is super fair. I am so fucking behind on Twitch reward points. I'm really sorry. I plan to maybe tomorrow I'll start on them. I want to start on them soon. It should be soon where I start actually going through my Twitch rewards and like doing that. I know Facecam. I'm not at my place. I'm at my girlfriend's place, and I feel more comfortable with Facecamming at my place. That's really it. How May chat asked how old Matt? What are you? Okay, what? I don't know what you mean by that. Nice pinned message. Wait, what's the pinned message? Yo, Patrouski, important. God damn it. My mods always pin meme messages only. Fuck yeah, stuff like that. Guys, I want to purpose. If you ever get permabanned, I'm also like so fast to unban people. This is also a quick little fucking tip. A quick little tip too. If you ever get banned or timed out in pretty much any stream, any community, if you just respond to pretty much any permaban in the entire world on any platform with, "Hey, I'm really sorry. I clearly fucked up. My bad. It won't happen again." There's like a 90% chance you get unbanned. If you respond to like a punishment respectfully and well, you almost always are gonna get rewarded, and it's so easy to do. Like, if ever, this is like a life thing. If anyone ever says, "Hey, something you just did hurt me," your first response just has to be, "I'm sorry." Like, it may feel cucked or whatever, but like, it's just responsible. It gives them the opportunity. The amount of times, it's almost like fighting back with kindness, whether it's right or whether you are rightfully, you know, fucked up or whatever. For backseating, yeah, I've definitely, dude, I believe it, yeah, but like, and I fucking love you to death, Prince. I'm gonna, you know, I'm a very like, what's the opposite of conflict averse? I'm a very like conflict adjacent person. There's bound to be a time where I fight with all of you in chat at some point, and I need you to know that just because we have like a heated discussion, I still love you to death, and like it's not that big of a deal. I love you very much. It's okay to have that, as long as we like respect each other and are like nice for the most part at the end of the day, and like yada yada. Backseating people's response to bans? True. Wait, that's the actual question. Wait, that's actually kind of true. Pacifist? I'm the opposite of that. Banned. God damn it. Talk no jutsu. Fuck. They proc the 10% freeze? Oh no. Oh no. That's unfortunate. First responses piss off. Wait. Special connection like no other. That's the word you looked for? No, wait, no, it's not. I said, guys, I said, what is the opposite word to conflict averse. Conflict averse means avoiding conflict, correct? I could be wrong. I'm not smart. Nor am I properly educated. Conflict averse. Conflict averse means conflict avoidance. A tendency to avoid disagreements. Yeah, so that is not the pacifist is a synonym, right? Yeah, no, you're good. You're good, Prod. Hey, you banned me where you live, based. I am the opposite of conflict averse. I am a very, like, conflict heavy person. And that's just kind of who I am. And that can be a huge fault sometimes. Like, if we ever have a conflict on stream and I'm in the wrong, DM me and I'll apologize. And I'll always, like, own up to my shit. I'm not, maybe not always. I'm freaking human, right? But hopefully I most of the time do, is what I'd hope for. Yeah, yeah. Why was that so simple and I didn't know it, Diego? Thank you. Confrontational. Wow, that's really funny. That's a fighter and a lover? Unironically, yes. Any ban can be reversed via a Twitch Prime. No, bans can be reversed for free. You never have to donate to reverse a ban. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. Yeah, how did I not find the word confrontational? Unironically, I'm a very, very loving person, and I'm just a very, like, bombastic person. So I'm a very, like, instigator. Sometimes, yeah, I'll be totally honest. I'm a very, like, aggressive person in a lot of ways. So I'm very loving. I'm very, like, overly positive, but then I can also, like, go a little too hard sometimes, right? So, you know, very, very, like, I'm very, very honest about that. I have a lot of very clear flaws and some very clear positives, and I have to just try to control the flaws and, what's the word? Exacerbate the positives, hopefully. I keep Leppa ink prints because I'm a fucking moron and can't remember the muscle memory to teleport back to the PC. That's literally it. I've been doing so many Leppa hunts that I'm having such a hard time at remembering to teleport back to the PC. It's so funny. I'm honestly holding back. Wait, what? Emoji going all fast today? Fuck. Fuck. I love Casey to death. She knows how very loving and very confrontational I can be. 100%. You are only positive. Please unban. Patrouski, you have no flaws. Smiley face. Please unban me. That's so good. Yo, what's up, Cactus? How you doing? What's that clip at the start of Happy Gilmore? There's a clip at the start of Happy Gilmore where he's like, yeah, I was always quick to have a short fuse, but I was also always quick to apologize. And he, like, smacks the kid in the hammer 100 times. But then also, like, brings him cake and gives him a shoulder rub. You know what I'm talking about? Happy Gilmore. That's unironically how I am. I'm just like Happy Gilmore, based. True and real. Unironically. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, what's up, TJ? How you doing, man? How to get an encounter counter? If you Google PokeMMO encounter counter, I think I have an installation guide on it. I can link it to you if you can't find it, though, of course. I'll be shocked. Some of my videos, I literally have a hard time finding. So, because I have fucking too many. I miss you playing Randoms PvP. I have a Randoms PvP video scheduled somewhat soonish. Turn me into a base gamer. Fuck, the not like this is so funny. Randoms PvP. I would love to try some NU, man. I'm getting the PvP itch. I'm kind of getting the itch. I might need, yeah, it might be a good time to do a collab or something with AFC Adino or something at some point. I want to live in ignorance, not like this. Based. Don't make me recognize my flaws, not like this. I'm a huge proponent and advocate of, like, aggressively being aware of your flaws, and not flaws where it's like, yeah, my biggest flaw is I, like, work too hard and I'm, like, too trusting. Like, no, your biggest flaw being like, yeah, sometimes I lose control of my emotions and I, like, hurt the closest people around me. Like it should be, like, pretty, like, it shouldn't be like, oh yeah, I'm like the, like, no, it should be like fucking, it should be like an actual flaw, you know? And I think it's really important to be aware of that stuff. If you're unaware of that stuff, if you aren't really aggressive and very, like, you know, serious about that stuff, you're gonna have a harder time fixing it, a harder time adjusting. Is Suicune available in randoms? That's a good ass question. I don't think so, but god damn, that'd be funny, right? Oh man, that'd be so sick. My biggest flaw is I'll do anything if I find it funny. Based. And that's a benefit. That's not a flaw. I'm just kidding. Fuck. Do it all for the vine, all for the joke. Anything for a joke. What's the meme? So stupid. It's a good meme. True, Vex. What are you gonna do? Fight me on my That's based. No, that's if anything, when you're a bigger person, it's like way more important that you control your emotions, because people will be way more scared or way more uncomfortable if a big person loses control of their emotions versus a smaller person. 100%. Like, you have way more responsibility as a large individual to control your emotions, especially for someone who gets physical. Thankfully, I'm like never a physical person. I'll yell and I'll get like really passionate verbally. I almost never get physical. I think pretty much now, which I'm very proud of. Another Adamant Meowth. For Payday pickup, definitely Adamant. So I don't need to control my emotions, smiley face. True based. Okay, I wouldn't go that far, but... Okay, Abosia, damn. Dogs know this. Only the small ones bark. The big ones don't. Dare us to... Dude, yeah, that's a... Wow, that's a pretty crazy sentence, but yeah, unironically. I could be your angel or your devil. What? That's so dumb. I fucking love my chat. I love you guys. I love streaming. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good meme. My favorite times on stream are when like I'm able to like open up and like be like pretty genuine and like talk about life stuff. And a good meme. His biggest flaw is his heart is just too big. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Okay, I love you. I'm obviously just kidding. Okay, chill. Woo! I'd be kind of a big guy. Yeah, yeah, Jay. Unironically, it's very important. I'm sorry. I'm obviously. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I love you so much, obviously. 100%. And I'll be totally honest, Dimitri. I definitely might struggle with, like, there's probably times in my current life where I struggle with that too much, where I do lean on apologizing too much, and preventing it in the first place is really important. 100%. I think I was really good at that, like 19 to 22, and I think I've fallen back a little bit into bad habits, and I'd like to get back to a little bit better, you know? Did I get called a dog? No, you're good, Scarfy. Although Scarfy does sound like a dog name. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm... Dude, I fucking antagonize so much. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Dude, I poked the bear, okay? I always poke the bear. I can't help it. Real Pat leaking out today? I feel like Real Pat leaks out every day. Bro is a demon today? Fuck. Also, I do feel like the more I stream, the more I'm open to a fault or whatever. Yo, I appreciate that, Omar. Hopefully the content's been enjoyable. On his villain arc? Okay, no, chill. I'm very much on my attempted hero arc. I'm gonna be like, okay, never mind. Fucking, yeah, hopefully. Fuck, I'm sorry to hear that, Jay. Isolated my feelings for yes, for sure. I'm really bad at I'm very like fuck, it was like a relationship thing. Certain people in relationships are like, okay, we need to fucking talk right now and iron this out. And then there are some people who need to like take a break and like separate for a bit. I am very much the, okay, we need to talk right fucking now and iron this out and solve this. And Casey is very much like, needs some separation. However, I have to come to acknowledge like taking space for me is really important. There's a bunch of stuff, right? Like that's like a very like most relationships have a lot of stuff like that. And it's important to acknowledge and be aware of. And if you're aware of it, it's gonna give you better things to solve it. For someone new to watching anime, would you recommend more Full Metal Alchemist or Attack on Titan? If you're new to anime, probably Attack on Titan. I actually think Attack on Titan's probably better than Full Metal Alchemist. But I don't know. It's kind of tough. Full Metal Alchemist probably has like the first like 6 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist are probably some of the best like first couple episodes of any piece of media. Like, the premise of Full Metal Alchemist is phenomenal. The opening's phenomenal. Like, the first couple episodes are just... Anyone could watch the first couple episodes of Full Metal Alchemist and, like, fall in love. But I think it falls off really hard once they start leaning into non-world specific stuff and get more into general history or fucking mythology and stuff that I don't really care for. I think AOT is... really good, but kind of edgy and dumb at times. I think AOT for me, I've said over and over again, my rating out of 10 for AOT is going to highly depend on how it ends. AOT could be anywhere from a 6 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10, or 9 out of 10. I'm not going to get a 10 out of 10. 6 to a 9 out of 10. I don't know which one right now. Dragon Ball versus One Piece, I don't really like either, which is really, I don't, like, they're not bad. Neither I dislike, they're just, both of those are not for me. I read the original Dragon Ball manga, and that was, like, entertaining, I guess. It was okay. DBZ, I watched the first 25 episodes of the anime. I think DBZ is just not aged well. I think and maybe DBZ fans disagree. I'm sure they do. I think DBZ is not aged well. I think if you watch it in current day, there's just way better anime. But it invented and created a lot of things, which is why it's so loved and respected, right? It really did set the bar at the time, but I think DBZ is really not aged well, is my meme. I would even argue Kid Naruto hasn't aged well, and I love Kid Naruto. I think Shippuden's has still aged pretty well. Shippuden's really good. My boy Goku. I have a lot of respect and love for DBZ. I think DBZ fans are cool. Play the DBZ TCG hilariously. I think Shield Hero is pretty damn good, honestly, yeah. Yeah, Shield Hero is a shockingly probably decent beginner anime. Was it the second or the third season blew dick, though, unfortunately? Dude, yes, I think 12 episode animes are... okay. I hate 26 episode animes. I don't know why. I want a 12 episode anime or a 1200 episode. No in between. I love long animes. Like Naruto. Like, that's why I wish I liked One Piece, because I would love a long series to sit down and watch. I don't like One Piece, unfortunately. It's just not for me. One Piece just feels really shallow to me, but a lot of people really like it, so it's just my opinion. I have a lot of respect for DBZ. I haven't seen Bakuno, but I want to watch it. Yeah, Shield Hero was really good. Sailor Moon. I've never watched Sailor Moon, but we have a roommate that loves Sailor Moon. I'd have to check my... Death Note is a really good gateway anime. I think if your favorite anime is Death Note, it's a huge red flag, but Death Note's a really good gateway anime. I watched the original Pokemon anime, like way back in the whatever the fuck you want to call it, back in the day. Vinland Saga over AOT, and so personal preference, I 1,000,000% agree with that, Nicola. But I think a lot of people would disagree. I love Vinland Saga. I haven't seen season 2. Please don't spoil season 2. Dude, Vinland Saga, very similar to Fullmetal Alchemist, where like the first 6 episodes of Vinland Saga and the first 6 episodes of what's it called? Fullmetal Alchemist are just like unbelievably good openings to a piece of media. It's so good. Overlord season 1, like the first couple episodes, Overlord has one of the best portrayals of like a gaming community and like an MMO dying that I've ever seen. It was so interesting to me as someone who has like lived through many games dying. If you don't know, Overlord, like the opening to Overlord is like essentially a guy in his guild logging into a game as the servers go down. And it's like, so like, it's really, really well done. It actually made me feel like nostalgic for like old games. It's so good. But I think it falls off really hard in later seasons. I've not seen Gintama, hilariously. I've never seen a single season of Gintama. I know it's super beloved. Ed, Edd and Eddy. I fucking love Ed, Edd and Eddy. Best anime. Based. Easy peasy. When Ed loses the magazines. Okay, Ed, Edd and Eddy is a good ass anime. Pog, true and real. Overlord's really interesting. I think it's really unique. I think it falls off really hard the more seasons you go, essentially. Hunter x Hunter is mid. I'm not far. I'm like episode 90 or something into Hunter x Hunter. I don't have a definitive take on it. I'm very neutral on it so far. I'm at like the beginning of the best arc. Cartoon Network enjoyers should be detained. That's me, baby. Dude, I didn't realize... Dude, Cartoon Network kids are fucking built different, and I fucking love it. Cartoon Network kids were fucking... All Cartoon Network kids We're fucking in fucking, I don't know, man, in fucking programs. I don't know. Dude, Cartoon Network kids are fucking awesome. I love it. And I love, yeah. I haven't seen JoJo, hilariously. Johnny Bravo, Ed, Edd and Eddie. The later ones, like, I loved Chowder. I loved any, so Cartoon Network did all the shows where, like, the protagonist was, like, an annoying fucking guy, an annoying boy. And that, I ate that shit up, dude. Fucking, Chowder, Flapjack, this brought up recently, was it Harry and Brandy or whatever? The fucking bunny and the rabbit in the woods? What is this called? Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. This show was so stupid. What's it called? Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Like, there were so many Cartoon Network shows where, like, the premise is just this annoying fucking boy bothering people, and I ate that shit up, okay? I loved it. It's so funny. Foster's incredible. Samurai Jack. I love Cartoon Network. Billy and Mandy was so good. It was so stupid. Adult Swim, Inuyasha. I never watched Trigun, but yeah, I watched Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Inuyasha, Naruto, all on Adult Swim. A little bit of Bobo on Adult Swim. Who watched that stupid shit? Dude. Yeah, Adult Swim was a good meme. And like Toonami and stuff. But okay, who watched this show growing up? This show I don't even want to harp on, but it's so weird. I want to go back and rewatch it. It was like similar to Robot Chicken. Did anybody watch Moral Oral? This show was insane. Adult Swim was weird, man. I used to watch Moral Oral. This show was so weird. I want to rewatch it. I feel like I want to go back and rewatch. I feel like watching this as an adult would be like so wildly different. This show was insane. There's an episode. So Moral Oral is about, the premise of Moral Oral is that there is a young kid trying to find his way. It's a black comedy. It's a drama, like, it's like a cartoon for adults. It's kind of like Robot Chicken, but like a little more serious, but like also ridiculous. The premise is it's like a young Christian boy trying to like find his way in this world, and like his father's like a pastor and stuff. But the meme is everybody in town. Oh, Aqua Teen Hunger Force was so good. The premise of Moral Oral is like it's like this guy like trying to be good, like this boy trying to be good, and like everybody in his town is like a horrible person. His dad's like a pastor and he's horrible. His mom's like horrible, and like the nicest person in town. There's an episode where like the only person who's like moral in the town is like the tattoo artist, who's like, you know, obviously not what his parents want, like all this stuff. And it's just insane. It's an insane show. It's so weird. This article says Moral Oral is probably the saddest cartoon ever made. Jesus. I want to rewatch that at some point. It was a good meme. They clearly haven't seen BoJack Horseman. Dude, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I fucking loved. That shit was so dumb, and I loved it. Toonami and Adult Swim was like honestly an incredible time on TV. It was so interesting. BoJack Forever. BoJack is very, very good, for sure. Squidbillies. I vividly remember that now, but I totally forgot about that. Wow. I totally forgot Squidbillies was a thing. This was fucking... Dude, Squidbillies was like Trailer Park Boys before it existed. This show was so insane. I don't know if I ever got around to liking this show. I feel like the characters were too annoying and too rude. But the mayor was funny. Squidbillies was crazy. Dexter's Laboratory was so good, yeah. I have a Dexter's Laboratory PS1 game that I love so much. I've always heard, I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, but I've always heard really, really, really good things about the Clone Wars. Like the cartoon or whatever. I've always heard really good things from like heavy Star Wars fans. My favorite Star Wars character is Plo Koon, and I know he's like mentioned. Plo Koon and Aura Singh, which are very non-traditional Star Wars characters. The only reason I know about them is from video games. There was a game where you could play as Plo Koon on PS1, and then Star Wars Demolition you could play as another PS1 game you could play as there was a character's name that was Assy McGee. Jesus Christ. That's the most Cartoon Network kid shit in the world. What's the natural enemy of Heatmore? It's Duran, right? Natural enemy of Heatmore. Yeah, Plotrian's a great character. Dober's PokeMMO. I had a friend who really liked that MMO. I never really played it much. I feel like I might have played it once at some point, but yeah, it's interesting. Kevin Durant is enemy with Heatmore? Yeah, pretty much. Close enough. Pretty much. Yo, Huntress, what's up? How you doing today? Wait, speaking of Whirlpool Islands. Oh, JW Treat, thanks for popping another charm. You're crazy. Speaking of Whirlpool Islands, does anyone know where the Horsey Horde is at? You don't have to. That's just a good question, Matty B. You're perfect, man. Is 1K encounters per hour efficient for sure? Yes, I would say that 1K. If you're doing ×5 hordes near a PC, I'd say 1K is the amount to aim for. If you're doing Lepa berries ×5 hordes, you might be able to push like 1200. But that's kind of I'd say 1K is a solid number. 1K if you're doing ×5 hordes is just a solid number to aim for overall. Yeah, that's fair, Prince. I know that was a long shot. That's super fair, dude. Yeah, it's at Whirl Islands, but I don't know like where. I tried to look for it earlier. I'll have to look again. I didn't look super hard, so I clearly just need to do more. The Mareep Shun continues. Good luck, dude. Is Gengar good in arena? I don't know what you mean by arena. Like PvP? Is your Discord server a good gathering place for PokeMMO, or is it strictly focused on your content? I'd say it's way more PokeMMO general based, yeah. Versus like just my that'd be kind of yeah. Like an honest answer, I'd say my Discord is way more PokeMMO generally. Like obviously like there are some rules that are going to end up regarding my content, like but they'd be the same on like the PokeMMO Discord. Like no like self-promotion or no like yeah, I guess adjacent promotion. Is it supposed to be a bullet ant? That's really funny. In PvP? I feel like Gengar is I have no idea. You know, I don't know how good Gengar is in PvP, so let's go ahead and check. PvP statistics. Gengar is currently at a 6.7% usage in OU, but only a 43% win rate, which is really low. So, like, if there's any OU player, like Prince might be able to correct me. I just don't know, right? I really don't know on this. I would guess that based on this data, Gengar is not that great. I would guess that Gengar is not that powerful right now, but I don't know for sure. Obviously, I'm not practiced. Hunter OU might be surprised. Does have a better win rate? Isn't that good in the meta right now? There you go. Thank you, Prince. Hunter have a high win rate, but low. No, it's just as bad. Is it Eviolate? Hell yeah. 40 games though, based. I respect it. I need water at some point. If you guys are enjoying the stream, quick reminder that quickly liking the video, liking the stream on YouTube is tremendously helpful. Disliking is super cool as well. If you aren't liking the stream, that's totally okay. I just used Lepus on accident. Shit. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos, news, information, guides, etc. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday, usually 12 p.m. ET. I'll probably stream this weekend a bit as well. We'll see. Discord's links down below if you care about that. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the content, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, etc. All that stuff helps. An electric type Pokemon, what should I go for? Do you need it for PvP? Do you need it for storylines?
Thank you for wasting
Do you need it for like the
our money.
Gyarados fight? It just
314.
depends on a lot of
Less
things,
than
Bass.
3.
Cream, thanks for the Twitch Prime, man. Cream, I really appreciate that, man. Hopefully the content has been deserving of that kind of support. But dropping a Twitch Prime helps out a ton. You know, I appreciate it, dude. Seems like the Glade nerf worked. That's a good thing to check, man. Man. I need to get back into PvP a little bit at least to be up to date on stuff like that. Yeah, how is Delayed doing? How are the stats? Now that Glade's been nerfed. 3.57 usage. Wait, I went past that. 3.57 usage. That's super fair. 52% win rate. This looks pretty balanced to me. But obviously, stats don't tell everything. They don't tell the whole story, so. Life Orb, Adamant. People are running Choice Scarf. It's got a lot of sets. Assault Gear is interesting. I love Assault Gear is such a cool item. Looks pretty healthy. That is really cool to see. So it's always nice when they can keep a Pokemon out of Ubers. There's not really an Ubers tier in PokeMMO, right? Like if something is banned to Ubers, it's essentially banned from PvP. And the devs don't really want there to be an Ubers tier. Like it's really, they want every Pokemon to be available in OU if possible, balance-wise. Why is it called Assault Gear and not Assault Vest? Because otherwise that would be copying a Nintendo asset, because there's actually not a Assault vest in any of like the ROMs or resources we use, so they have to like create a new asset. There's a couple examples of that in game. Yeah, if you build a Pokemon for PvP, it's going to be wildly different than if you build a Pokemon for storyline. Fair price for 30 plus all 20 plus Axew. For any price checking stuff, I always just tell people to check out my price checking guide. I end up price checking stuff infinitely on stream if I start price checking one thing, and there's always a million other questions. Like if I could just like go to the GTL right now and do that, it'd be easy. But the issue is I also have to ask, okay, what level is it? Where was it caught? Is it shiny? Is it special? What's the nature? What's the gender? Like, is it EV trained? Like there's so many caveats into price checking your Pokemon that it's just better that I try to teach people to price check their own stuff. And I'm sorry that I can't be more. It's just not realistic. I can't be more help with that. I love Assault Gear. It's super interesting. It's a really cool item. Thank you. Yo, Maddie B, for gifting a sub. Thank you so much. Hopefully my content's actually earned that from you. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like if they used the term with like a similar, I feel like they would, yeah. No, you don't have to be sorry. You're totally good, Matt. If anything, once again, I'm sorry that I can't really give you a more accurate or a full answer, dude. I will say if you're like, the price checking guide does talk about it, but if you're struggling like, I would just lower the IVs. So if I were price checking that Axew, I would do something like this. I would lower the speed to 20. You know, don't keep it locked at 30. I would do 20. I would get rid of special attacks since most people don't need 20. Or, you know, special attack on Hatcherus. So I would do something like this. And then you would adjust based on nature and gender. But this is a good starting point. Heavy duty sandals, heavy duty shoes. That's awesome. I would love them, dude. I should start saying that. Anyone ever bought or sold a Dunder status ticket? Like if you sell your ticket on the 29th, so if you consume a ticket or it's just consumed. It's not possible to like, that'd be really funny if that was like a loophole. No, it's like if you use the ticket, it's consumed permanently. You can't doesn't like stick around in your inventory. You sell it on the last day. That'd be super funny. Is this PokeMMO? Yes. That's unfortunate, Akimi. Yeah, RNG. I came from Cuba to save this directly to you. Summon 5 hordes more. Your Toro Shiny is there. Hey, hopefully soon, man. I appreciate it. There should be a link to the game. Oh, not on Twitch. If you just Google PokeMMO.com, there should be a link to the game. Can you explain how the legendaries work? Ooh, I thought there was only one of each, but now everybody can get a Suicune. Yes. So the meme is legendaries literally just changed for like, yeah. So it's kind of like imagine if someone was like, hey, can you explain how the best... Actually, I'm giving you a terrible... I'm fucking up this analogy. Never mind. Scrap it. Yeah. The meme is... there's still like one legendary in each region that is King of the Hill style, but now there's also Suicune, which is permanently ownable, which has its own mechanics. If you Google how to catch Suicune PokeMMO, I have a guide on it. Yeah, Shaman and Suicune have their own mechanics. Exactly. If you Google guides on them, I have them. Nice, TJ. Nice. Going for Mild and Rash is awesome. Like, a lot of people forget those. I unbound my Sweet Scent? How? So funny. Modest was flooded? Yeah. Also, like... Fuck. Hey, hopefully not anytime soon, Fernando. Also, with stuff like that, I was shocked. People always comment, whenever I make any money-making method guide, people always comment like, now it's gonna be ruined. Hardy har har. The next fucking day, I checked the strat. Whenever one thing is done, another thing opens up. So, and I love to comment talking about this. If everyone is breeding 2x31 nature Cyndaquils, the price on those is going to drop. So you need to adapt. You have to adapt. What happened was... I'm going to switch up locations as well, by the way. Let me get a... What's it called, Pokemon? What's it called? Someone was like, oh, the price dropped. What happened was the price dropped. If people were to buy the Cyndaquils and level them into Typhlosions or level them to level 100, the profit margins were fucking insane. The profit margins were crazy. But people are so bad about, like, people like literally just only do what I say in money making guides as opposed to like adapting slightly based off of what is happening. Like, you just adapt. Yeah, Johto being out is incredible. There's 2 legendaries that people can own, Shaman and Suicune. Just slayed my business call. Okay, you love to see it. Fuck! I actually forgot about this. I literally came to this location and I totally forgot. I totally forgot about it. That's awesome. What? There's no explanation. What? It's so stupid. What do you mean Johto isn't out yet? Did I say that? Yeah, it's because it's not out yet. True. Johto's not out yet. We're still waiting for it, guys. I just think it's probably too much work for them to be able to release it this year. The fuck, Keg W? Johto when? Probably just not this year. It's probably just too much work for the devs, guys. Johto's still in the process. True and real. He's in Joel's den. Fuck, Joel's den is so funny. Has the meme changed? It's Kalos soon now. I heard 3 years ago that Johto will come. Yep, that sounds about right. Joel den, Joel den. Fuck, that's a hilarious way to look at it, LT. That's awesome. Kalos when? Kalos soon. Alola later is a good one. Joel later. Hey, have a great day, Omar. Much love to you, man. Wish Avamac was here to see his hard work in action. The best modder we have in the PokeMMO scene, truly. Some Ditto / chance for 27. I was wondering. I was surprised with the loop was like guides. Damn. Yeah, dude. A lot of people. I'm curious. I would love to test Heading there at some point. I feel like that might be. I feel like Route 47 is probably the best payday spot prior to Mount Silver and Johto. But I don't know for sure at all. That's a total guess. How that should be considered? I think it's possible. I have a video covering will Gen 6 be added to PokeMMO. Pinball soonish? Dude, I love that's such a meme, but I love it. I don't do price checks. I really don't like doing price check help on stream, Valentine. I'm sorry. It's just a rule that I have because otherwise a lot of people will ask me and it just becomes a never-ending price check stream. I really recommend checking out my price checking. My ultimate price checking guide should help you out with anything of that nature. You gave a lot of great information though, so I'm sorry. Good luck to you. Dude, the shiny is so good. The shiny sprite of Joel is so good. A Pokemon puzzle block. Fuck, when is Pokemon Rumble coming to PokeMMO? Now we're talking. Dude, I love the Pokemon Rumble sprites. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. Those are so funny, it's absurd. You see the mod with the custom coloration for most of the decks? Pretty good. No, I haven't. I saw the Gen 2 sprite mod. That was pretty cool. It was Eradicate Narvi. There's a reaction video up as well if you're interested. I think if you type last shiny in chat, it pops up. Nope. Yeah, last shiny. There you go. It was an interesting reaction because I sounded so grumpy. I really wasn't that grumpy, but I think at the time I was grumpy, but it wasn't so much for the shiny. I was just grumpy. Pokemon Rumble is so funny. Yeah, fuck. Pokemon Coliseum being added next region. I don't know if it works in YouTube chat, Jesus. Sorry if I baited you, man. Yeah, it was 69k. Not to actually it was 69k encounters, Narvi. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Going 48k dry on the previous hunt and 32k dry on Cranidos overall, and then into 69k dry for the wrong shiny felt a little not great. And just overall being shiny at the end of the day though, yes. And it wasn't a duplicate, it was my first shiny rat, so honestly, it could be a lot better. Jesus fuck, god damn it, Kroshi. Channel 3 or team channel, or is it random? I have my preferred channel set to channel 3 now, hilariously. I just really like channel 3. Growing up, I used to always play on channel 3. Celadon City channel 3 is where I'd always hang out. Something wrong with your Magikarps? What are you talking about? What are those spinning fish? What spinning fish? What spinning fish? Yeah, what are you guys talking about? You guys sound crazy right now. What Joel? I can't wait to shiny hunt with this mod for like 2 days before my guide comes out. What's this guy talking about? Spinning fish? Yeah, he sounds crazy. He sounds insane. I believe that's a sturgeon. I think you're right, which is funny. Wait, dude, this was so funny. I love Best Friends to death. If you don't watch Best Friends on YouTube, aka Roy Rogers News, go check him out. He's a lovely fucking human. Recently, he asked me here. You guys will love this, and you should go. I told him that I would direct some love his way because he did this. This is so fucking funny. Here, one sec. Recently, Best Friends was like, "Hey, do you want to name my Suicune for my storyline run on my YouTube or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Name it Joel." And he actually did. He named his Suicune Joel. So all the Joel lovers are gonna fucking love that Best Friend / Roy Rogers News, the official mayor of PokeMMO, is playing through the game with a Suicune named Joel, which I thought was just really fucking funny. And then, like, he's like a pretty, like, you know, normal guy. I had to explain, he's not a fucking Twitch chatter heathen like we are. I had to explain to him what Joel meant, and I like sent him. I was like, "Oh yeah, for the record, Joel is just a spitting fish emote. That's it. My chat loves it." And he was like, "That is awesome. It sounds like your viewers love Bass Pro Shops." And I was just like, dude, true. I bet they do. It was so fucking funny. I love him. He's so wholesome, and he's just, I love him. And that was the best interaction. It was so good. I bet they love Bass Pro Shops. I bet my chat does. You know what? Let him, Joel. It was so wholesome. So now he has a Joel Suicune. What's Joel? Is it exclamation mark Joel or exclamation mark 7TV? I hate Bass Pro Shops. Fuck. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. I don't love Bass Pro Shops. Yeah, I kind of love it as well. I kind of respect it. Bass Joel Shops. Wow. Fuck. That's awesome. Your hat is on right now. Nice. The professional of PokeMMO. Yes. What's up, Untoads, by the way? How you doing? Peepo happier. Very Peepo happier moment. We heckin' love it. True. Fuck, did I bait you into an exclamation mark Joel? How do we not have a command for Joel? Look, we should have an exclamation mark Joel command. Untoad's the VIP himself. What's a Bass Pro Shop? It's like an American country and fishing theme store. It's kind of a good meme. Honestly, they've got a whole vibe going. It's a good time. Hope you find a shiny Joel. We'll see. Thank you, Clue. I appreciate it. Why does it not have commands? It should at some points. It's always finicky. It's always finicky. I feel like it should. I think there is Stream Elements bot in the YouTube chat now. I need water still. Okay, I've been lacking on my hydration a little bit this morning. I drink a lot of water. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go. Even though I'm on shiny charm, I'll try to be quick. Sorry, JW, but I really need some water. So I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec, fellas. 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. Thank you guys for the wait. Sorry about that. I remember Joel, or not Joel. I just called JW Tree Joel. JW Tree left an actually good reasoning for why he didn't like Bass Pro Shops, and I wanted to read it. Heavily behind on the rise of the popularity of bow fishing here. People kill fish for fun. Don't eat when they kill when they. True, fair, based. I don't. I'm not up to date on fish trends and fish mechanics. But that sounds like a solid reasoning to me, JW Tree. I respect it. Yeah, I feel like that is weird to kill fish for fun. Why would you like? I feel like why would you not do catch and release or like eat what you catch? Yeah, I feel like that. How was that? I didn't realize there was that many people that did that. That's interesting. Okay, anyways. What are you farming? I'm running for shiny Dratini here. What's up, gamer? Great new shiny Dratini hunting. Fish mechanics? Hey, man. Everything's got mechanics. Egg shutting is so much fun. I recommend it for casual players busy with busy lives. Yeah, they'll love that. They'll love egg hunts. Absolutely. That's awesome. Who's giving me their 6 Wobbuffets? Dude, Casey needs to get the red fight done with ASAP based. Interesting. That's interesting, JW. I'm behind. I don't know the Bass Pro Shop memes. Yeah, that's so strange, Joe. People, that's so weird that people would do that. Food for native fish. I don't know. Shit, I can't even. I cannot. I have no. I don't know anything about fishing memes. I have no comment on fishing ecosystems. I have no education on this at all. I'm sad you gave up on Miltank. You're baiting me, right, Clue? I'm pretty sure it's a bait comment. But what's up, Clue? How are you doing? Women fear me, fish. Yeah. Women fear me, fish fear me. Men turn their eyes away from me. True. Based. A 6-month I've never seen that meme, that sentence. I need a 6-month fishing trip twice a year. Is the reason I'm not sinking this hunt? You probably should sink this hunt. I was just lazy and came here without the proper synchronized mon. That's really it. I guess I could adamant synchronize. I probably should switch to this. The reason why... That's actually a good call. The reason why I wasn't syncing before at Tauros was because... Or was I syncing at Tauros? What was I doing at Tauros? I don't know. I have no reasoning. My brain is scattered. I officially have no logic. Good call. I'll just adamant. Good catch. Why aren't we hunting Miltank 24/7? At nighttime, Miltank becomes 33% Noctowl, 33% Raticate, 33% Miltank, as opposed to 50-50 in the daytime. So, Miltank is a spot that should be avoided at nighttime, and you should go to other locations. I also always recommend hopping around. Oh yeah, I was doing reactive gas at Tauros, wasn't I? That's why I was confused. I also just personally hop around shiny hunts a lot. It really helps me personally to not get burnt out and to like it is shocking how like an environmental, like a scene change up in game, like a virtual scene change up can like really help, you know? It's valid to have no logic sometimes. Yeah, sometimes true. What's reactive gas? Reactive gas was used at Tauros to ignore the intimidates to make the encounters slightly faster. Fishing is the closest we have to IRL Pokemon farming. Kind of true. I'm lurking just to see Joel. What's up? BRB chat, behave while I get food. Ooh. Hopefully get a nice meal, Hiroshi. Reactive gas is a pretty niche mechanic, so it is interesting to be brought up. I came at the right time, Joel. What's up, Shizu? How you doing? 10k encounters of the same's Mon, and I hear the cry in my sleep. Yes. Dude, I like that a lot. Levire, yeah. The sound of encountering the same Pokemon over and over again will really get to you. That's an underrated... Yep. Would you ever shunt not on donator status? I shunt on I shunt not on donator status majority. Yes. You do not need... Never be afraid of... you should be shunting off of Dono and off of Charm more often than not. Dono and Charm are very, very, very expensive. They are very much like a luxury thing. It's probably more beneficial to literally shunt without them. It's just if you don't care about pissing away money for an increased shiny chance, people go for it, you know. Yeah, people talked about that mod recently, which is really cool. 15% Beldum, Shroomish, Rillo, Bagon, and more meme spots. I don't know about that spot. That's interesting clue. Pat said I'm Poke poor, so I have to go back to the Poke mines. God damn it. Bug catching? That is kind of cute. I farm Discord DMs like Pokemon. Jesus. So about those Magikarps? Yeah, what about them? Look normal to me. Yes, I think Dono, I will say, the difference between Dono and Charm is pretty drastic in terms of worth. Like, I think Dono is way more worth to way more players versus Charms. That's definitely very fair, Kuroshi. If you play PokeMMO like 3 hours a day, it's like Dono is probably worth to you. Joel mod question mark? Joel. What the fuck is Joel? Look at him spin. Dude, the shiny sprite looks so good. I was showing that off earlier with my shiny carp. Yes. Charm is not with it all, just fun meme to do with friends. Yes. Charm is a social activity. Shiny charms are very much. Like, charms are nice with eggs, I feel like, but even then I don't know if they're worth it. But I don't know. Who is Joel? Joel, get on Skype. If only Joel was a person, it'd be a lot simpler to explain. Joel is Joel. Would finding a shiny Joel before a Dratini be a win or a loss? It would still be a win, but not nearly as big of a win as a Carp. I already have one Carp, so if I get another shiny one, I would evolve it into a Gyarados and have a Carp and a Gyarados. And if I get a Dratini, I still kind of want to go for 2 Dratinis as well to get 1 shiny Dragonair and 1 Dragonite. I want to see a shiny Joel. Here, I'll show you guys. For those asking to see the shiny Joel, for those who missed it earlier, I can go ahead and show you him in all of his glory. Bam. Shiny Joel. He's a perfect being. Papa Pride Joel, yeah. It's hilarious how much this is kind of like, it's kind of like the big follower, the big shiny sprite mod, where like this stands out really hard in a horde. So it's kind of a benefit to like see the shiny, which is very funny. What'd you say? I'm not selling my shiny Joel. I would never sell a shiny Joel. Or any shiny personally. Just got here and what the hell? What's up? What's up, Steven? The perfect being, true. We need a shiny. We do need a shiny Joel emote. Wait, that's genius. Yeah, even if I get a duplicate shiny, I never sell. I usually end up getting one of each species. So like I have a shiny Grimer and a shiny Muck. I have 2 shiny Minchinos. One I should evolve into a Cinchino at some point. I'll go for I have a couple duplicates that I'll go for different evolution lines on. We need to get a shiny Joel emote ASAP. That's actually genius. I really want to chew gum, but I feel like chewing gum on stream would be really annoying. Like it's not worth it for the viewer experience. But goddamn, this watermelon Mentos gum is so good. And it was $1. It was such a good deal. Couldn't resist. Any advice on how to live with ourselves, knowing we can never be Joel? I think just understanding you can never be perfection, but just trying to be as Joel as you can be is all you can really do. Dude, they're so good. They were $1 for a 50 pack. I got 2 at local grocery store. I don't know why they're so fucking cheap. If they're expired or some shit, I don't know, but they taste delicious, so who cares? gonna mail you an apple. Okay. Smiley face. Okay. What do you think is more likely, finishing a shiny Pokedex or spontaneously combusting? I think spontaneously combusting. What are the odds of it? I think the issue is finishing a shiny Pokedex is like actually impossible. It would take you like 250 to 350 years, and since account sharing, so passing down accounts to your to your spawn would be against the game rules. I think spontaneously combusting is actually more likely because it's at least possible. What are the percentage chance of you spontaneously combusting? Google's gonna love this search. Well, it seems like they're both impossible. It seems like they're both impossible. Okay, from what I'm seeing, it seems like they're both impossible, so there we go. We found our answer. Challenge accepted. Maybe I'm immortal? That I could believe Prince being immortal. Finishing the shiny dex on his own. It's morning in PokeMMO? Dude, good call. Yo, good call. Yeah, it is no longer nighttime, so I can go back to the Miltank spot. Goodbye, Joel. You'll be missed. You were appreciated. But it's time to go get that. Dude, this is a pathing thing that I think no one has gotten used to yet. Whenever you go up this ladder, you have to go like to the left and around it as opposed to just straight down like most caves. I kind of want them to change that, but maybe that's dumb. That's the most streamer thing. Oh, I need you to actually change this to make my shiny pathing better, please, Mr. Developers. That's so dumb. Let's go grab our careful synchronized Kadabra, and then we'll go over to the Miltank spot. It's nice to go back to the cowy spot. Hopefully we'll get it. Hopefully we'll break the streak. I'm hoping we go lucky on this shunt, but you know, you never know. Maybe I'll go 50k dry again, or longer. I don't know. We'll see. Cloning yourself may be possible, so that's when it becomes possible. Based genius. Wait, that's a good question. If cloning yourself is possible, is sharing, that becomes like a philosophy question. Is sharing your account with a clone of yourself, does that count as account sharing? Is that clone a separate being? I would probably argue yes. I'd probably argue that's still account sharing. Where's our Theseus ship? where's our philosophy chads in chat? I feel like that would actually still be account sharing. I have technology to permanently regenerate cells. Now that's, yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Why aren't the developers answering this question, man? I just want to know if I clone myself. Is that also account sharing? Unreal. Unbelievable, the lack of developer communication. Not you. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah. Another shiny Gloom for 9? Ah. Oh. Congratulations, though, but yeah. How many shiny Glooms does 9 have? I want to get 2 shiny Glooms so I can make 1 into an Oddish and 1 into a Blossom. Joel of Theseus. God damn it. That was so good. Yeah, I think passing down your accounts to your children is account sharing. It's against the rules. Fuck, JW Tree. That's awesome. At Cow at 17k encounters confirmed. I'd be very happy with a 17k encounter Miltank. I'd be very, very, very happy with that. I very seriously doubt they would care if you left your kid your PokeMMO account when you die. I would hope that they get insta-banned out of integrity. No, I'm obviously just joking. They probably don't care. That's probably true. But it's funny to think about that being against the rules. You're probably correct though. Like, I think realistically, I don't think the devs are gonna go after a situation like that for sure. Double shiny? Double shiny and Team Mister? Dude, I feel like we've already seen like 3 shinies today. Shiny Corsola too. Did Kuroshi get the shiny? No way. Let me see. OMG, double shiny, Corsola, Curseman got it? Curseman and 9? Did Ninetales get Gloom and Curseman got Corsola? Dude, there's been so many shinies in Team Mister. It's been insane. Double shiny right now. There's been so many double shinies recently. It's crazy. Dude, congratulations. Team Mister has been fucking slaughtering recently. Like, it's nuts. It's Curseman. Sorry, Kuroshi. When they said double shiny, I kind of thought they meant in one encounter for a sec. I was a little worried, but that's nuts, man. Mister has been killing it, dude. The fact that we got so many shinies during Shiny Wars into like 2 weeks later, like almost no rest, getting so many shinies during Johto release has been insane. You catch both? No, if you get 2 shinies in one horde, you have to kill one. But thankfully, we don't have to worry about that here. But yeah, it's very, 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 very rare. Now we're talking, Sky Man. A yellow Onyx for Joel? Fuck. I love JW Tree trading his duplicates. It's like literally my favorite new shiny hunting meme. One day I'll get like a third of something or a duplicate to do it. Yeah, Corsola as well. Imagine 2 shinies in a horde. I don't want to, man. Dude, maybe I'm just egotistical, but I have an inkling. I feel like I'm gonna get 2 shinies in a horde one day, like Patrouski luck. I feel like one day it's gonna happen.
Thank you for wasting money, Crack.
Yo, Crack Potato, thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate that, dude. Hopefully the content has been helpful enough to warrant that kind of support. Thank you, man. Like, I feel like I'm gonna go dry. I'm gonna go like 48k dry, 69k dry, 85, like go very dry, like 120k dry, like back-to-back hunts of like being crazy dry, and then I'll get 2 shinies in one horde, and I'll have to choose and send one into the Shadow Realm. Crack Potato, I appreciate it, man. What's up, dude? The game, obviously, I'm sorry if I'm, man, I probably already know this, training. The game does warn you if you try to kill a ×5 horde with an AoE move, but it doesn't warn you if you, like, try to attack a single encounter shiny. Yeah, I had the Pokedex complete. I did the red fight and everything. It's up on YouTube, which is cool. That's how I did the Wobbuffet strat. I heavily regretted not getting the Pokedex done prior to... It would have saved me so much time and helped me get videos out faster and stuff. Sorry if I was mansplaining shredding. It would help me so much if I had the Pokedex done beforehand. Yeah, if you try to use like a discharge against a horde of Pokemon with a shiny, it'll give you a heads up like, hey, you're about to kill a shiny. Are you sure you want to do that? Dude, I'm always happy to hear that, Potato. Always happy to hear that. Dude, congrats, Pixel. That's a huge relief. A huge stress off the shoulders, Pixel. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I think even if it was a ground type Pokemon, I would still give you the warning. Hilariously. What was the easiest? It really just depends. Probably Kanto, because there's so many lore locations for all the difficult catches nowadays. Or like Tauros is way easier than it used to be. Chansey's way easier than it used to be. I think Kanto is probably the easiest. Like over time and over the years, they've just added. Yeah, we were just talking about them. Barrels. It's fucking nuts, dude. Over the years, Kanto, yeah, Kanto's probably there's been more locations added, you know. I feel like Unova is probably the hardest. Yo, LT Most, thanks for becoming a cool duder, LT. I always love seeing you in chat, so it's like so much extra to go above and beyond and become a cool duder and support my content in that way. You definitely don't have to, but I really fucking appreciate it. It does really allow me to focus on making better content and more content. So thank you so much, LT Most. It worked, same catch time. I don't want to leak. I'm super paranoid that they're going to update the things. I don't want to leak the Discord. Well, I have to be careful when checking team chat with shinies. 1 second difference in the catch time. So sad. That's so funny. That's incredible. That's so cool, dude. Almost did it. Sad face. Oh. I think it's still incredible. I think that's still really fucking cool. The 1 second difference is really, really, really cool. EU ping strikes again. That's awesome. Use Master Ball. Yeah, it's faster. Fuck. We kind of based Skyman. Kind of Giga Brain. Even with Red and Larvitar, I'm still not gonna bother with Dex. Fucking Chad, Clue. I respect it. Obviously one day it's worth doing, but I respect, you know, if that's not your priority, that's not your priority. Nothing wrong with that. Clue's based? Yeah, I respect it. Focusing on your current goals and getting those done with, and, you know, doing whatever you want to do is what's most important, right? Yo, Aetherin, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you for the JW Tree. Thanks for the charms again, man. I really appreciate it. So Kurtzman got a shiny on JW Tree charm. That's awesome. Yo, JW Tree. What's that I hear coming up the tracks? Okay, don't. Probably not a scam train, but JW Tree, thank you for the 1,000 bits, man. I appreciate it. There's no scam train coming. Thank you so much, man. Your support has been fucking. I mean, I think me and Casey were talking about this yesterday. The consistent support is like insane from you, and I fucking appreciate it, man. And I just love having you in chat, man. So anything else is incredible. Tragedy in it. God damn it. Did we lose sound? I was just quiet for a second. Fuck. Yo, what's up, Andy? How you doing, man? Yo. Okay, Eboja. Thanks for gifting a sub. I appreciate it. Choo. Clue, more like. Ha ha ha. Like, okay, anyways. A hype train is close. The fucked up thing is, like, you literally, it's like, it's close. You're not even there yet. You have to fucking earn the scam train. It's so stupid. How is it? It's so dumb that, like, it's so dumb. Don't scam train, but I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you for the 100 bits. Whispered. I finally figured out how to say your name. It says whispered in translation. Thank you. 100 bits. I do appreciate it. It does help. Thank you. You can just donate to me. You can just donate to me outside of the scam train so that there's no pressure. So it's just like, you actually want to support me for my content. That's also okay. All aboard. Time for my flights over for my stream. Oh, nice. The shiny gods have yet to bless today. Yeah, they've been blessing the fuck out of Team Mister, which is awesome, but I'm still hunting hard. But I'm only at 13k encounters, so, you know. But I appreciate you checking in. Hopefully your flight. Oh, Yep. Dude, I ripped my boom arm off the table. This table is not good for this thing at all. Sucks. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Sorry, guys. Like, this table is not meant to do this at all. It doesn't have a big enough... Okay, anyways. Nerd emoji. Call me True the Fuck. What's up, Clue? What did I miss in chat? Hopefully your flight goes okay. I know there's been a lot of issues with that stuff, unfortunately. Like I know Casey was doing a lot of traveling planning for work over the summer, and like every fucking flight was getting delayed. It was just insane, and like kids were literally getting stranded at airports because of it. Like, really fucking unfortunate. Question, Pat, do you think the PokeMMO team will work on a custom region? No. That's a good question. Question, Pat, do you think the PokeMMO team will work on a custom region? From everything that I've heard the devs talk on, and they've said this on the forums a couple times over the years, they've said that they never plan to add, from my understanding, from everything I've seen on the forums, they never plan to add a non-Nintendo unofficial Pokemon region to the game. Yo, Arctic Panda, thank you for the $5 on PayPal, man. Choo choo. I fucking appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Hopefully that support was fucking actually earned as opposed to scam trained. I appreciate it. I'm new to the game and saw one of your videos when where you say you can get a Dratini and Dragon Spiral Tower with a Super Rod. Does this still work? I've tried to still find it. They might have moved it. So the issue is with the addition of Johto 7, did they move the Dragon Spiral location? I think that it might still be there. I could be wrong. The Dragon Spiral location might still work. That might still be fine. It's still there. Okay. Yeah, that should still be there. Okay, good to know. But there's also a ×5 horde now in Johto. Dev equals definitely not a dev. Like an acronym. Dude, that shit is... I've never flown. That shit sounds like hell on earth, Prince. That's actually brutal, man. Is an old rod not super rod? There's no old rod in Unova. That's just a glitch for whatever reason, or like a bug, or yeah. In Unova, there literally only is one fishing rod, and it's just a super rod. I appreciate you with the eyes, the eagle eyes, trying to catch that, but that's just unfortunately a glitch or a bug in the Pokedex. Fishing in Unova is very funny. I always say, like, it literally feels like they forgot to add fishing in Unova, and then at the very end, they, like, finished the storyline, and we're like, oh, shit, guys, we forgot about fishing. And we're like, oh, fuck, make the detective give you a fishing rod as a prize for beating the Elite Four, and that's the only fishing rod in all of Unova. So you get, like, you don't get the fishing rod in Unova until beating the Elite Four, which is already hilarious. And then there's only one fishing rod in Unova. It's just the super rod. Yeah, I've never been on a plane. I've never flown. I already don't like traveling, so yeah, it makes sense. Stare for the first 15 and last 15? I don't know if I'll have an issue with it. I have no idea. We'll see. Choo choo. God damn it. Is the second shiny rat coming? Hopefully not. Why would you say that? Hopefully not. Ooh, that's a scary thing, Prince. That's brutal. Pushing altitude, I don't know why. I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense to me to use. I've never flown, so what do I know? But it makes logical sense to me. That's so interesting, JW. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a good question, LT. Free moat. What is this Squirtle? This green Squirtle. What is this? What? Hype lol. What is this fucking Twitch stuffed fucking copyrighted avoiding ass green Squirtle? What is that? That emote is so strange. Does being taller on a plane suck? Is that like an issue? I would have never thought about that. Squirtle. Yeah, what the fuck is this? TMNT Squirtle. Fuck, dude, that's really funny. Got a yawn to pop the ears. Shiny rat collection incoming. Lead room will be shite. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no lead room. That's gonna hurt the knees for however many hours. That's so sad, Seven. Damn. The real shiny Squirtle is right here. True. True, true, true. Okay, Jesus. Let's try to get to 14,000 encounters today. We'll see if we can get there. Should be pretty easy. Airplanes are just the most mid roller coasters ever. I fucking hate roller coasters, so that's good news for me. I hate roller coasters, man. I cannot. Roller coasters scare the fuck out of me. The first time I rode a roller coaster as a kid, I screamed so loud they stopped it early and like took me off. I hate roller coasters. I was very young. I was probably like 6 or 8 years old, and it was on a wooden roller coaster, which I've heard are like the worst. I fucking hate roller coasters, man. Right up 4 students today for insane behavior. Are you a teacher, Hammerheads? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I was gonna say brutal, but I think I combined it with beautiful. Brutal. That's brutal, dude. That's all. It's a shitty feeling. Like, obviously teachers don't want to do that. Like, it feels like shit for everybody, man. That sucks. Yeah, that sounds like infuriating, Atherin. Yeah. Metal box in sky. A lazy river? Yeah, now we're talking. I hate roller coasters, man. They're terrifying to me. It's often brutal being a teacher. Fuck. The best word to describe being a teacher. Brutal. It's probably just childcare in general. Is brutal but beautiful. Yeah, that'll do it. Come to Dollywood? Dude, I could not survive any roller coasters. Freefall towers? I hate that. Holy shit. I'll do like a spinning crazy shit on the ground. Like those like fucking pentagon contraptions, or what are they? Like the hectagon, like, I'm not saying that. Those like octagon, I'm like using every shape in the whole world. Those things where like you lay against the sides of the walls and then just like they spin you around and tilt you. I'm tilt-a-whirl? Is that what I'm down for those? Make people throw up? I'm down for those. Shiny rat? I feel like shiny rat's not that bad. Not that bad. It's just like annoying and common and dumb, but it's not bad. I'm just kidding. It's really not that bad. Octahexapod. I did every shape. I just... I don't know if they dropped the... I don't know about the floors. I don't know. A silly silo. Yeah, that's awesome. I am terrified of heights. It's funny. I'm afraid of like... This sounds very egotistical, but it's more so that I'm afraid of very few things. But the things that I'm afraid of, I'm like petrified of. Like, I am petrified of heights. Not even just like being up on tall stuff, but like looking up at tall things. That's like I could never live in like New York City. I am like truly paralyzed in fear when I like look up at a tall building. Like I like usually have to like have someone around me, or like I like hold Casey's hands. Like it literally, nothing makes me feel more like a fucking helpless little child than like looking up at a tall building. Looking up at tall building freaks me the fuck out, dude. I hate it. I truly am like paralyzed in fear. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I know it's like the tallest building, right? The burst leaf. Dude, I could not, man. I can't, like, it's nuts. It's so uncomfortable. Wallace, the only thing I'm afraid of is Wallace and Gromit based. Dark water, that's fair. Like, I'm not afraid of that much, but like, I feel like it's looking up at tall stuff will get me, man. I used to look up at clouds growing up, and I would pass out. less so pass out, and more so just like lose my balance and fall over. But that was like a consistent issue. Like I would look up at clouds, and I would like fall over. It's so stupid. Oh, but I hate looking up at tall shit. I used to say that the clouds were too tall. They made me uncomfortable. 6'4" guy discovers that things can be taller than him. Makes him uncomfortable. I don't know. I never felt that tall, but tall buildings and shit and clouds freak me out. Hype music for the shiny that's about to come, obviously. I super understand and respect a fear of the ocean. I'm not really worried about it, but I super get it. Scared of bigger guys, fuck. I just respect bigger guys. I'm chilling. Fuck Levire, fair. Dude, that sounds kind of fun. I have here's 14k encounters. Nice, 1402. Well, if you get another shiny rat, I'll have one shiny Raticate, one shiny Rattata, and then hopefully I don't get a third. 2 would be okay. Third would be a little pain. But at 14k encounters, shiny Charmover, I think that's going to be a pretty good spot to call it for today. Hopefully discussions were interesting. I think we touched on some pretty cool topics. Hopefully stream was entertaining. Hopefully it was fun. Hopefully you guys got some grinding done while watching. Like the video if you did enjoy it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO videos and streams, usually Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Twitch is down below for that. Discord's links down below. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel, it really does help out a ton. Only ever do so if I've earned it from you. If my content has really earned it from you and you can afford it. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo does help out a ton. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. You guys are incredible. I hope your shiny luck is much better than mine. Not that I'm in like any crazy bad luck right now, but I'll see you guys later. Peace. Also, we're going to raid someone on Twitch. Stick around for a Twitch raid.